I'm right there. I don't see it yet. Is it gonna be on our home or? Oh, it's probably gonna take a second. Oh,
I
there
hear
it is.
music. Yes.
Oh yeah. Oh, uh-oh. We might. I think it hears us too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
it's picking us up.
What's up, everybody?
Oh yeah. This is super locked down.
Yeah, we're definitely having the funnest of times. How's it going, everybody?
Good. Hopefully no one was here for Andrew's hot mic gaff.
I said nothing wrong.
It was all true.
Oh man! All right.
Happy draft, everyone.
Happy draft.
The only thing in Wisconsin sports to talk about this week, of course.
That's right. That's right.
Do we have picks already?
Do we have what?
Are there any picks in?
I,
No.
I sure hope not. y'all watching missed all of my efforts to make cool things. I had so many things going.
Not all of them. They heard some of them at the tail end when we didn't think we were.
Oh my god, what a conundrum. But yeah,
I really hope people got me yelling about former work situations. I think that would have been really
no,
good.
I don't think that was there. Because of X reasons, but all right. Pull up that. Andrew, how are you feeling? You are mere minutes away from finding out
Oh yeah.
who you are either going to cheer for endlessly or be locked into for no particular reason.
Yeah, so it's a draft where they're exciting quarterbacks with obvious flaws. So that's why it's questionable to trade up to the number one pick in that kind of draft. But I think if they come away with Bryce Young, I'm going to be happy with it. There's the risks. He's like me. He's a short guy, and he's slender. But I believe in his playmaking ability that he is the pick.
I think he should be the pick, and if he's not the pick, there will be probably some issues.
I would love
If
it. I'm here for the drama.
If they take Will Levis, I'm leaving.
Are we tipping picks via Twitter? I'm gonna try not to. Like
I've already been tipped, so I will not say
been
anything.
tipped.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So yeah, I haven't looked yet. I haven't touched Twitter in 20 minutes because I've been getting the thing set up. So
Jordan didn't howl with like some sort of shock. So I'm feeling like it's what I hope for.
thank you, Ty, for doing that.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, anything else would be. I honestly, I think the number 2 pick is where this really starts. I mean, who knows? Who knows? The Panthers. Maybe Jordan is an exceptional poker player, and they took Jalen Carter or something. But assuming they take Bryce Young, really don't have any. I saw like 10 minutes before now, C.J. Stroud was shooting up the odds for the number 2 pick. So I think it's going to start to get a little crazy pretty fast, and I'm pretty excited to see what that means and who ends up getting taken.
Hi, John.
Oh, it's in chat. We've been spoiled.
All right. Guess I have to go look.
I've been
I don't-
muted for the past 2 seconds.
I was gonna say, I don't hear Newmock. This
Yeah.
seems like a problem
No,
or
I
a
was-
solution.
I was muted. Please excuse me while I eat because I was trying to eat during setup for OBS and I never got to eat. So I'm gonna eat real
Rough.
quick. So you guys watch me eat fucking nachos.
That's nice.
What kind of nachos?
Perfect bite timing.
Perfect. Fucking meat and cheese and lettuce and free-fried beans.
Great.
It's a good ingredients. Andrew, what are your thoughts on? Did you see it? Did you get spoiled yet?
I have not. Which chat is it in? Oh,
Just
okay.
YouTube. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I was looking all through Discord. Uh,
Join the
my
GSPN
laptop is
Discord if
my
you haven't
laptop
already.
is terrible. So like, okay, Shams says Bryce Young.
The
Is
fuck
that
out of
real
here,
or is that a
Shams.
meme?
What is Shams doing here?
He's tipping picks again. He can't help himself.
Tipping picks, and he's saying Trump has the coronavirus.
Oh my God. That was a classic all-time Shams moment. Andrew, it sounded
Sources
like
tell
you were,
me that the chief of staff says that Donald Trump has coronavirus.
Okay, objectively, that was the funniest shit I ever did see.
there's people to this day who think that he broke that news. Andrew, Bryce
Tell me
Young,
he
short king. What are your thoughts?
I'm on board with it. I think this was
God.
the move. Because if you're trading up for the top pick, I've been told by a lot of my friends who disagree with me that you can't take an outlier with the top pick because that's what will get you fired. And I have the complete opposite take on this. You swing for the fences with the top pick. Otherwise, why did you give up all of this value? Send DJ Moore to Chicago, the picks. I think Frank Reich will put a system around Bryce Young that he can succeed in, and then also the freelancing and the improving, John Taylor improv, is something that gives him just the highest ceiling of him versus Stroud, which was with the longest conversation, and then of course the Reddit Will Levis rumors, and then Richardson was a name that was going around because it's like the MVP race in basketball or like the Oscars. Someone has to be a front runner at every stage of the race, and at the end of the day, I think they did the right thing, and there's risks there with the height and the weight, and you worry about durability. But I think he's the best quarterback in the draft when just saying who's the best quarterback, and so you make that move. I can't be anything other than thrilled with it.
I think he's the most surefire, like quarterback that they have, obviously, but like without a doubt, I think that is like the right pick.
Yeah, I think I agree with what you said earlier, Andrew. Maybe this just wasn't the draft to trade up so aggressively in for this pick. I think Bryce Young is clearly the best quarterback of the prospects available, like right now. Obviously, we all know the limitations, but I don't know. It's fine. They gave up a lot. Hopefully, he's good. If they're not, it's gonna set them back. But if he is good, it's worth it, right? I think if he pans out like you think, it's a franchise quarterback, and getting one of those is usually worth just about anything. Even pissing off your last franchise quarterback and making him win 2 MVPs and then leaving. So you got to do what you got to do to get a franchise quarterback. We all know this. What's up, Tommy? What are we going off of to react to picks?
I'm going off stream.
You have it up somewhere?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
have it up on a side window. Like,
What?
Shams is way early. Like he's way.
Yeah, they're not even
Picking
on the
him,
clock
yeah.
yet.
Is this ESPN or what? I gotta pull
Yeah,
this
I'm
up.
on ESPN, yes.
Okay.
Also, can you
Like-
recognize that it's pretty fucking cool that the Chiefs won the Super Bowl and get to host the draft? Like that's like Patty Mahomes is like walking out the Lombardi Trophy right now, but like
Oh, really?
neat for that fan base, despite them being greedy, getting both.
Andrew, would you say the Crimson Tide has turned for the Carolina Panthers?
I would say that.
Okay.
I would say that specifically. I have relatives that are big Alabama football fans. So I watch, even though they're the evil villains of college football. So I've seen Bryce Young a lot more than these other quarterbacks. So that's also why I'm biased towards this pick. Because, if a guy plays well while you're watching, that means they're good.
Exactly.
That's my entire draft rating prospect stuff. If I see a guy play 2 games of college football and he's good, gotta get him.
My way to evaluate prospects is just watch the pros portion of the video and be like, this guy's gonna hit. This guy's gonna hit. It's like Draft Express when they were a thing or independent, and they would have the pro side of it like the first 5 minutes, and then they would have cons of it the last 5 minutes. I wouldn't even get to cons. Just watch the pros and be like, that's who we're getting.
Oh, that's good. This looks great. Let's go for it. Cut the video off. Travis Kelce seems to be having a good time on this stream.
Yeah, he was having a blast on mine.
He usually is. They got a little fountain and everything.
John Boy's just fired off a great tweet.
Rohan,
The Panthers drafted Patrick Mahomes. God damn it, I'm so pissed off. I didn't even know they could do that. This sucks.
Yeah, I think I agree with what Ty you were saying earlier. I don't think this was the draft to move up as hard as they did.
But that's probably why they could. I mean, if there was a Trevor Lawrence guy, I bet. Yeah, I don't know if Chicago is trading that pick, right? So it's all tied together.
They're sending Justin Fields to literally anywhere in that scenario.
Yeah, and that might happen after this next season if he doesn't step up. Oh, we're reviewing the trade. This is good. So 9th, 2 seconds of first and DJ Moore. You better be good next year. I feel like that's the big
Bryce or
takeaway.
the Bears?
Bryce and the Panthers. Because if you're picking top 10 again, it gets pretty bad.
Well, I mean, they were 7-9 with Sam Darnold as their starting quarterback.
Can I just say the out mononucleosis image is one of the funniest things ever.
Yes, it
It
is.
is.
Legitimately one of the
It's so
funniest things
good.
ever.
It's so good. And that's real, right? The team put that out?
Yeah, no. ESPN.
Oh, ESPN put it out?
Yeah.
I don't hear Newmark right now if he's
Yeah, I
talking.
think your
He
audio
kind of
just
cut
went-
out.
Or
Yeah.
is he mid?
I should be fine.
Now I hear you.
Yeah,
That was what it was.
that was mid bite.
Oh,
The most
Can we get
annoying
a
thing of the draft, I will say, is that the team that's on the clock first should not get a timer. Roger Goodell should walk up to the stadium and say, "With the first pick, we're going with this person."
The Panthers select with the first overall pick, Bill Romanowski.
That's
Boom.
right.
Just like that.
I'm watching these clips. It's pretty fun.
Did Bryce Young win the Heisman this year or last year?
It was this year, right?
I have no memory of.
I'm less qualified to be on this podcast than I am to be on the podcast that I'm also unqualified to host that I host every week. So, coming in struggling. But I believe he did.
He won
held
it in
it up.
2021.
Oh,
Oh, really? Who won last year?
I'm already forgetting.
I'm not going to act like I even knew who won the Heisman either year.
Caleb Williams.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah. No, that's right. Yeah.
He's going to be like the number 1 pick next year, right?
Yeah.
That's why I just wanted them to tank one more year.
Yeah. Why is this like a crime board showing the Panthers coaches?
It's Pepe Sylvia.
Yeah, it is. It's like, look at Frank Reich. It's the guy. We identified Frank Reich.
They thought it was the Charlotte Hornets and like all of their guys that, as Ty said, just do crimes all the time. If Gordon Hayward had not had a game on January 6th, I would have thought.
Of course, he had a game and he had to crush the Bucks in that game too.
I thought
I
he was
love-
going to break Wilt's record, or was it going to be like Kobe going for 81, but it wasn't.
I was worried about that as well. No, he didn't play, but the Hornets played well. That was what happened on. That was the big January 6th news of recent years. Panthers fans getting excited. I've always wanted to go to the draft. I feel like it's got to be kind of weird. You just like stand around and wait. And if you look at your phone, you know it first, but nobody talks about it. It's got to be a weird event.
The draft in person
Yeah.
is a lot like other sports, where it's way better to watch on TV than it actually is in person.
Yeah, I could believe that.
Like football on TV, way better than in person. Just because there's so much downtime in person that you just kind of find yourself twiddling your
Yeah,
thumbs.
you go get nachos during that don't cost $18.
That's right.
Yeah.
But like,
What's the concession situation like at the draft? I need people with boots on the ground to let me know what's being served.
This is in KC. I got to imagine they have some good ass food. Some BBQ.
I love all forms of barbecue, so some Kansas City ribs would just be phenomenal while watching the Panthers make a pick.
I just saw a bunch of guys with beers. I guess I never put together that people would get like drunk at this. No wonder there's like loud booing some years. I feel like the inebriation probably helps. Yeah, we need to find. Has anyone in chat been to the draft? Because I would love to hear from someone who went to a draft.
It was in Nashville a couple years ago.
That would be fun.
It was in
Nashville's
Nashville.
fun.
It was in Vegas, I think, last year.
Well, they were, yeah.
That's right.
I wish they did the COVID boat thing.
I have an interruption with some baseball news.
Oh,
If Adam and I don't record Cruising for a Bruising Sunday evening, should I go to Durham to boo Adam Wainwright in his rehab start?
Duh.
yes. Yeah.
Kind of. That's just the biggest duh I've ever heard.
I was looking at the roster of Memphis going into this series, and I was like, "There's no one really worth booing," and now there really is.
So looking at like the Panthers draft room, this is nothing that I need to see. We've known that they were gonna pick someone for the last 2 months. Like, oh, my biggest pet peeve of the draft is just this part right here.
Just the first pick or all the
The
picks?
first
Let's all say
The first
let's
pick.
all
Yeah.
say a happy birthday, Mom.
New Mock's ahead of me. I'm just now looking at the.
Yeah,
It's kind of a somber draft room, to be honest. They didn't look that excited for a team that has the number 1 pick.
Ty
Oh,
wanted,
it's Shefty.
Ty wanted women of the night and lots of drugs on the table.
No,
In the
let's
draft
not.
room.
Sounds like what you're. Well, they're just all standing there, like kind of just like with stone faces. Like, I don't know. I feel like they'd be like, "Yeah,
You wanted
that'd be my contribution." I'd be in the corner, "Yeah."
you wanted it to be like draft day. Everyone's running around all panicked and stuff.
I traded the pick.
who has seen Draft Day?
Me,
Not me. I just see
haven't-
TikTok clips.
I have not. I have not
dude. It's so funny. He trades up to the first pick to get Bo Callahan. He trades 3 ones to get the pick. He discovers nobody went to Bo Callahan's birthday party, and he didn't read the playbook, but he lied about it when called out. He lied again. So then he trades down, and then Bo Callahan falls, and he ends up trading down again, and he gets all his original picks and Vontae Mack, who is like the player everyone wanted, but he's a linebacker, but they ended up taking him first overall and keeping him. Super weird movie.
How do you wait? How'd they get to first?
They traded up to 1.
So they trade up to 1, right?
No, they keep 1, and then they did another trade about Bo Callahan too. The pick is in.
Finally.
What if it wasn't him?
Who could it be?
Christian Gonzalez.
My Wi-Fi is not good enough to even sustain my stream, so I'm all on Twitter. This is brutal.
You're doing fine.
I would just love it to be someone else, just because it would mean Shams was wrong,
Yes.
which would be fire. Sorry, Andrew, but that'd be fire.
I would take the L for that. Like, I'm not a monster, so
We had your whole long discourse about Bryce Young, and it's Will Levis. Oh my God, it's Bryce Young. Roger Goodell said it
Badger.
himself.
Badgers legend Bo Callahan. That's right. Yeah, Numak, you're gonna be announcing the picks. You're a little bit ahead.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah,
Probably my job as the host, right?
yeah.
Also, Bryce Young with the strong 2-button blazer.
It's a good look. Oh, it's Nick Saban.
Nick Saban has the nicest salmon suit on.
Yeah, he does. Nick Saban got some points with me when he said like there's no such thing as wrong place, wrong time or whatever.
Bro, what is this?
Ian Rappaport tweeted out that Bryce Young has been selected number 1 overall. As one source said, he's brilliant.
Hey, Rap, just have your own analysis. Like, what?
God, I need a quote from a source. What's going on, Bryce Young?
It's got to be from a source.
It's got to be from a source.
Sources say he's a good quarterback. No Schefter tweets since the bombshell Jonathan Gannon news. Is he taking this draft off?
The what news? Did I miss this?
The defensive
they-
coordinator. Did I say the
they-
name wrong?
Is this what they're going to do where, you know how Woj is kind of like hamstrung on draft night with ESPN?
Yeah,
They can't like tip the picks beforehand.
it wouldn't shock me. Numak, I think you were busy with the stream. The Eagles and Cardinals made a trade to resolve a tampering case with
What?
their new head coach. This is all the info I have. Quote, Eagles and Cardinals settled a tampering investigation today involving the hiring of former Philly DC Jonathan Gannon as Arizona's head coach. The terms are the Eagles traded 94 and a 2024 fifth rounder for 66 in this draft. So they got to trade up 30 picks for a fifth rounder for tampering,
Well then.
which is like the weirdest tampering.
Yeah, that's. I didn't even know you could tamper in the NFL.
Oh,
Like,
man hug. Some good hugs in the Panthers draft room. Sorry, I got distracted.
No.
That's my quarterback. He's here and he's perfect.
LOL, Tommy. He's here. He's perfect. Oh. Man. Good for him.
It is anticlimactic that we knew.
Yeah. I just don't. I just. That's like why I'm ignoring Twitter.
It's the right pick.
Oh,
Wow, he is not much taller than Susie Colbert. Oh, man, he's a good quarterback, but I'm nervous.
Are you sure that Susie Colbert isn't in heels? We're trying to.
She probably is, but he's still an NFL player.
Hey, man. Russell Wilson and him are the same exact height.
That's true.
Pick is in. Thank you, Houston. Let's go. Like,
Oh,
All right. What are we thinking here?
it's got to be quarterback. I know that there was like the whole rumors that they weren't going to, but I feel like it's got to be quarterback.
I'm saying Will Anderson.
give it like 15 seconds before you announce something, Numac, because Ty and I are behind.
Okay, I will not say it right as.
We'll react and then you'll know.
Yeah.
So you can say it.
Oh,
What's
you're
everyone's
all right.
guesses?
Wait for
I'm
you
guessing.
to react.
We gotta
I'm guessing
take
Will
Todd-
Anderson.
take Todd
I'm guessing Will
Sargent.
Anderson as well.
I am not. I'm gonna guess they take. Fuck. Now I really don't know. Probably Stroud. I think it makes sense for them, even though it pains me dearly. It's for them to take Stroud and then take JSN. Like that's just becoming Cincinnati South, and I think that's a good place to be.
You think they're gonna take Journal Sentinel News?
Why would you even? Why you gotta do that to me? You know what kind of night I've had, Jordan?
More like Cincinnati mid, I think.
I mean,
You did have nachos, buddy. I mean, that's a pretty
Yeah,
good.
that's a good.
the nachos were good. The 45.
Looking
minutes
gift
leading up to the
nachos in the mouth.
was
They're
very
stress
good.
nachos. That's
They
what
were in fact stress nachos.
Are there any others?
There's high nachos, drunk nachos.
I looked at Twitter. I got the pick spoiled. I won't say anything.
High. Like we know that.
What?
You-
What?
Me and Mr. Windish both.
I,
Got
I
spoiled.
looked at my phone and it was right
Looking,
there.
looking at
I have-
Twitter.
I didn't even
I've
look at
exited
Twitter. It was
out.
just on
Now
my
Numac
phone.
is gonna go to Twitter because you guys
No.
went to.
I'm not.
I've exited out of TweetDeck. I'm flying blind. The Houston Texans select
Booker McFarland's
Andre
on-
Johnson.
Booker McFarland's on the on the on the
Good old
screen.
Boogie.
Remember the chair, the seat that they made for him specifically on the
Oh
sideline?
my God! Yes,
The
he was like
worst idea.
Doc Ock out there.
What? Guys, I can't get out of this. I can't get out of this. You can literally control this chair.
The chair took him over.
I gotta break out my Mel Kiper impression in a little bit when we get close to the Packers pick.
This is a random table of people. Who else is
I
on
want-
this panel? Who's on the right?
I don't know. I'm on a single person.
Lou
right
Riddick?
now. Oh yeah. I was on a
Chronicles
single
of
person.
Riddick?
But Lou Riddick was on that screen.
Oh, is that Greeny on the far right?
Yeah, he's
Oh
the host. He
God,
hosts everything.
he does.
Yeah,
Bing, bitty, bing.
you
bing,
guys gonna read his
bing.
book?
So can I say it when I
No.
see it, or am I still waiting for Jordan?
I don't think Jordan has been spoiled.
I'm still flying blind.
Yeah,
Jordan's flying
you and
blind.
me.
I will let you know when I see Roger Goodell heading to the podium and when he's about to say Houston Texans select Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, I see Goodell now.
He's announcing it now. Don't say anything.
They're gonna try and take Patty Mahomes. They just saw him there. Newmark's face.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
My very
Two quarterbacks
unfortunate,
off the board.
my very unfortunate theory of how this is going to shake out is coming possibly true.
There's
Is
there-
this a
there-
Packers
What theory was that?
Their two biggest needs are quarterback and wide receiver.
So they're just going to go Ohio State for both.
They're going to go CJ Stroud and then Jackson Smith, Nick Jigba. Like, I think that's just such an easy, like, chalk draft for them. You know
Not
what I
a
mean?
bad idea.
Like, if he makes it, they'd have to hope that JSN
Like
makes
a
it
Burrow,
pass.
Jamar Chase. I know they weren't the same draft, but the idea.
The entire they would need to have JSN make it past Tennessee, but
Should I be the doorman? How does the doorman get that job?
Why does this walk have to be so long?
I don't know. What does
Okay.
it have to do with?
Oh,
there a significance?
we announced CJ Stroud. If you're only watching us, they took CJ
yeah,
Stroud.
whoopsies, my bad. I'll be right back.
I saw Tommy in chat. Okay, Newmark. I think this is fine. I don't know. I'm not wowed by Stroud. That would be my headline.
You're not wowed by
I
Stroud.
had-
I'm not wowed by Stroud.
I'd watched a lot of YouTube quarterback videos because of this trade situation, so I've watched a lot of Stroud, and the Georgia tape is great. Obviously, you watch
Yeah,
the
Georgia.
Geor-
If he's that guy, he should have gone number 1 overall any year.
I feel like he's a very safe quarterback where if he's set up for success, he's not going to mess it up, but he's not necessarily going to elevate things. That's kind
Yeah.
of my read on him.
A
But
Goff-esque.
is Houston the place where everything else is set up for
Yeah,
you?
their
Is my
cupboard
question.
is so bare that they. Who's their running back? Their running back's pretty good. Davian Pierce, right?
Yes.
Seems like the kind of running back who's like really good for a year or two, and then is
I
like
did
suddenly
have him
the
on
third
fantasy
guy
for
on the
that
Eagles.
exact reason, yeah.
Yeah.
Cardinals.
Yeah,
on the
we got to
clock.
announce picks. We've got a couple people who are watching just with us.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all.
Cardinals are on the clock. A lot of buzz about them trading out. There's DeAndre Hopkins.
I'm going to keep my eye on alerts just so if there's a trade, I can let people know. Because otherwise, we won't know.
Where's this? Where are these sources be coming from? Are they NFL sources?
Shams. Only Shams. He reports all the news I need.
He really only does like the first picks in like the WNBA draft or like the 2K League drafts, and then just like
Yeah, he's like, I don't care anymore. He did pick 2, actually, though. He was the one who spoiled it. He did both of them.
he did Stroud too.
Yeah. Which is crazy.
He's going to be scooping somebody taking that pitcher from LSU in the MLB draft this year. He's going to
yeah.
transition to that. He's going to do every pick.
He's gonna tip the results of my physical. Jesus.
You didn't have to put my HCL out there like that, bro.
HIPAA Shams.
Well, we know Sheffy doesn't care about it.
Yeah. Thank you, Bruce. You're the
Here's
best,
his chart.
Bruce.
I was trying to think of a funny like physical roast, but I feel like everyone I would have said was probably mean, so I just bet my tongue.
That's good. Thanks for sharing that you wanted to shit on us.
No, just like it's just like thinking like what is
It's really nice of
a
you.
funny ailment that would come up in a physical that'd be like breaking news out of Jordan Jeske's physical.
Breaking news: you have scurvy. Scurvy just always wins.
Bro, that cardinal that was in the background, like the cardinal they have up on the screens right now is the creepiest looking thing I've ever fucking seen.
On the, are you talking about the clock?
On the screen. No, because on the clock it's the logo. If you
Yeah.
look like in the back, no, they can't see it now that Schefter's on.
Oh, now I see it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God.
Yeah,
It's like
that
the
looks like a
hyper
rooster
realistic.
that, like,
It does look like a rooster.
Schefter, I think, is reading who the pick is going to be, but I don't have his sound on because it would come through.
I don't. No one has the sound on.
Good.
I have the sound on actually.
Tommy, you scared the shit out of me, by the way.
Oh,
But anyway, continue, everyone.
I
Oh,
can
he's
say. I think
pointing.
this is what Shefty's saying. It's a trade.
Who is it?
The Texans. They're trading with the Texans, according to Ian Rappaport. What? But then Shams has a Okay, this is getting crazy. Shams has a
What the fuck
pick
is
with no
happening?
trade.
I believe
So,
Shefty over Shams, but
Yeah, Shams, get the fuck out of here. Come on.
fuck out of here.
Get the
Does
fuck
that-
out of here.
but-
GTFOH.
That's crazy. So would the Texans wouldn't be trading 2 to the Cardinals? They wouldn't want Stroud.
No,
So they're
It would
the
be 12 for 3,
they're going to
right?
be 12 for
12
3
and
picks.
12
That's
and 12 and Hop for 3.
They're trading DeAndre Hopkins
to the
back to the Texans.
I don't know.
Possibly.
I'm throwing that out. All I've seen is they're trading with the
Bro, Nick
all I've
Saban
seen
could not
is
look more
Texans.
effortlessly cool. Trade alert. Here we go. It's flashing on the
I
screen.
love that the NFL draft is way better than this with the NBA or than the NBA.
Yeah, the
Like,
NBA
trades
because they're
actually
the
happen.
well, because they're like, oh, it's not the league year yet. You have to wait. Like, just let them announce it. Like, come on.
The stream just showed that they are doing it, and yet it is the Texans.
Newmark said Saban looks super cool, and he's just not moving in this shot. I
Yeah.
thought he was asleep.
He looks like he's waiting for his plate at Ponderosa Steakhouse.
It does look like he's waiting for service. They said my table is going to be ready soon.
My buzzer went. Like I don't know what you
Yeah.
Rappaport is not being helpful. He quote tweeted the Cardinals Texans thing just with wild. The hashtag Texans go nuts. Can you give us the trade?
What is going on?
Oh man, we're already off the rails.
Yes,
Texans walking away from 2 and 3. Shefty just has that they traded it to the Texans.
Nice mustache on the screen right now. I think that's a McNair. Everybody's dressed the same in the Texas draft room. They're all wearing a blue
What?
undershirt.
Okay, so Shams tipped the pick 2 minutes ago, and then just now he quote tweets it and goes, "The insider of insiders at Rap Sheet," and then he says that Rap says that it's the pick 2. What's going on with the insiders? Did he get called out? What's happening with this draft?
I think Shams is in his bag, and he's now like drowning in his own bag, thinking.
Yeah,
got
he's sipping
stuff.
on Pinot Noir in his Chicago
Riz God,
penthouse.
he's got service everywhere.
Yeah.
They're taking Will Anderson at 3, right? That's got to
Yeah,
be the pick.
yeah, absolutely.
No comment.
Or Jackson Smith and Jigba.
Bro, if they reached a 3 with that, I'd be wow.
Well, this would be good then for you for the Packers getting JSN, right? Assuming they're trading up to 3 and not taking him.
Conceivably,
It-
but
it
that would
takes-
put Arizona.
But the Cardinals would, the Cardinals would need a wide receiver
driver's
then.
seat to probably take it. 'Cause
Yeah.
Oh no, David Tepper's drunk.
Oh boy,
I don't know who that is.
Panthers
owner.
new owner.
Oh,
Panthers owner David Tepper was asked what this moment meant for the franchise. What I want to say, Super Bowls. Chill. Have one winning season.
Oh my god.
Good for him.
Here we go. I'm seeing it now.
Okay, I have the trade. Do you guys want the trade?
wait for Jordan to see the pick.
Okay.
Okay. Will Anderson.
Yep. Will Anderson,
Yeah.
linebacker.
That necklace pendant is incredibly huge.
So the
What's the
deal,
trade?
the deal is 3 and 105 for 12, 33, 2024 first and third.
Jesus.
So they gave up a lot. They gave up literally the second pick of the second round this year and 12 and a first and a third to move up 9 and then get 105.
So they got their quarterback and
They must really like Will Anderson, dude. That is a lot to give up for a non-quarterback. That's a haul.
Bro, I
that's-
think Will Anderson could break Goodell in half. Jordan, watch this shit.
That's not that much. That's not that much more or less than what the Panthers gave up to get the top quarterback in the draft.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I'm not allowed to criticize any trade hauls, so I'm sitting this one out.
Hey
Oh,
man, I
God.
hope he's
Oh my
good.
god.
Oh wow, yeah, I see the hug now.
Please put me down. Put me down.
I don't know about that, man.
That is, he better be one of the best edge rushers in the NFL pretty quickly.
Both of those guys better be pretty darn good.
Hey,
Well, I
Aiden
mean-
Hutchinson. Aiden Hutchinson was lights out for the Lions by the end of the year. That he's gonna
Right.
torment
I'm not
Jordan
saying
Love
that
for
Will
the next
Anderson
5
isn't
years.
going to be good, but like he needs to be I don't want to say Aaron Donald because Aaron Donald's an all-time player, but
No, you're right. He's also not an edge. You're right though, Newmark, that both of them have to be good. Because if Stroud stinks and Anderson's good, it's like, okay, you gave up a haul for a great player, but you could have just taken him
yeah,
and
It
then had
can't
all
be a
those
50-50
picks.
or like a 70-30 scenario. It's got
Yeah, as a front office, you're kind of in a spot where you need to be at least mostly right on both players.
I at least like. I'm glad that they're like. They're not.
They want blue
gonna be just-
chippers.
this
Bad.
little graphic of the Will Anderson standing on the pedestal is like not proportioned right. He has a really small head.
I haven't seen this yet, but now I'm looking for it.
That hug was like when
We're
Newmark
saying he would
embraced me
never
at
be a
Third
home
Street.
run. That's a huge. That is.
Oh
not a
God,
very
this graphic is
flattering-
horrible, Newmark.
Jeez.
I know.
Why are the
That's not a
legs so
flattering
skinny?
windbreaker.
It looks like when you drag something in Photoshop and you don't hold the key so that it scales.
Andrew, what did you say?
I said him hugging Goodell was like when you embraced me at Third Street
That's right.
and you just completely enveloped me.
This guy looked like he was about to cry. The Texans fan.
Oh,
Looked like he had a tear in his eye. I'm spoiling these things because they're really funny.
Yeah, I don't think that's considered a spoiler. I don't know if he's happy or not.
I don't know.
I'm turning on noties for Schefter and Rap Sheet for the rest of the draft. So I can have one list. No one has the fourth pick yet.
Good.
Who do you think the Colts are taking?
That's
Levis
Saturday?
or Richardson.
I think they're going to do Levis, which I don't know if I like that for
Who
them.
is their current quarterback?
They don't really have one, do they?
No, because it's
Is
Matt
it
Ryan's gone.
Ellinger?
Yeah, I think it is Ellinger. now that you
Texas
say that.
guy?
Oh, Christ.
Pick is in. Pick is in.
Wow, this one's going to be close. I don't know if anyone's going to get it. Are the Colts tight-lipped? Apparently. Or maybe just everyone assumes we all
It
know,
might be a
so it's
couple
not
more
getting
minutes 'cause they're
reported.
doing a player interview. No.
Oh, yeah. Will Anderson has pretty immaculate drip.
Will, what is your taste in flattering windbreakers? Because you weren't wearing a flattering windbreaker to start your career.
He's got like a huge gold WA on the suit
pendant?
that is pretty nice.
Is that a
And he's got
pendant?
the big chain pendant. Yeah.
Brooch?
I would love to see Jordan asking Will Anderson about his brooch. That's a very nice
Can I-
brooch you've got
Can I
on
broach
there.
a topic with you, Will Anderson?
I thought about becoming a watch guy, but I realized all I wear is quarter zips and sweatpants, so that doesn't really work for that.
Rohan will give you a suggestion.
Oh, yeah.
I talked
he's a
to
good watch
watches with Rohan once. He sends me a link to like an $8,000 watch. And I was like, okay. We have different conversations about watches.
I was thinking of Casio, but appreciate
Yeah,
it.
I was gonna go with one that you can get at Target, but this is a good option too, for sure.
You're not a Tissot guy?
Tissot. No, what's the stupid Eli Manning one that runs on sunlight?
Oh, fucking.
It's 2 words, so I can't remember. Key says Richardson. That would be I think that'd be a more fun pick, but I think
Give
they're gonna do
Irsay,
Levis.
Yeah.
don't dye your hair.
I think it should be Richardson. Like, I think just
800K, thanks, Rohan.
that team needs like a Cam Newton type of player. Like they have Jonathan Taylor and they have like good specialists between like Jonathan Taylor and their Michael Pittman Jr. I want to say Paris
Whoa.
Campbell, but they just need like that Cam Newton I can do it all type of player to lift everybody up. Like I think Anthony Richardson is a big rising tides type of quarterback for them.
This may
Is
be
that-
a hot take, but if the Panthers had not traded up to 1 after going through this whole thing, my big wish was having traded less and ended up with Richardson.
Richardson. Yeah, Richardson's gonna be really fun to root for.
Let me know when you guys see it.
I think Jordan's got it now.
Yep. Anthony Richardson.
This third quarterback off the board. Anthony
So we're-
Richardson,
so
4th
Levis
overall
is-
pick to the Colts. The Levis slide begins.
Yep.
So
Is that-
Seattle,
it
no.
doesn't-
Who's 6th? I mean, Seattle's not taking Will Levis.
But like that, like again, like, is that a slide? Like I wouldn't consider it a slide
Isn't
until
6
Well,
Detroit?
he was the odds-on favorite to be the number 2 pick like 2 days ago.
I think
6
that
is
was
Detroit.
more smoke than it was fire.
Well, I think it's a slide if you were that high and then you drop. Rohan dropped the name of the Audemars watch that he sent me, and then he just said, "Look it up." Rohan's in his bag.
He
That's
does
re-
a good
that's
point.
actually
Seattle
really
might.
funny.
Seattle's kind of a dark horse. You don't really know
They
what
just
they can
gave
do.
Gino all that money. I think if you're going to swing on a quarterback, I'd swing on one that's more fun than Will Levis. Big arm guy who doesn't make big throws ever. I don't know.
I don't know.
Tennessee, I could see. I feel like this is a bag fumble from Detroit if they take Levis, personally. Like,
What did they
He-
do with Goff? What's his contract status? Did they extend him or?
I think they have like another year with
Yeah.
him.
Okay.
I mean, so they could take a quarterback theoretically and just like move from Goff after the contract, but like, is Will Levis going to be that much better than Jared Goff ever? Like, take one of the best 3 non-quarterbacks in the draft and just build out that core.
And
Yeah.
draft someone that might not be gambling.
Yeah,
I feel like at the beginning of like the draft cycle, Will Levis was the name everyone brought up and being like, oh, but you know, sometimes Josh Allen happens, but I think Richardson is actually that guy.
I
Yeah.
agree.
So
We got an update
Shots.
from Rohan. That's the wrong watch.
Wow, that's embarrassing. That's an embarrassing watch guy mistake.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yikers.
Chris Collinsworth says that Anthony Richardson needs to totally redo how he throws because it takes too long.
You
So
can
that'll
do
be
that.
interesting to see how that pans out.
It's been done before.
Oh yeah, I mean, he's,
Not that I'm concerned about it, but like, if that's what I'm worrying about, I'm pretty happy with the pick.
I think shit gets nutty here if anyone but Jalen Carter goes to the Hawks.
Yeah, I agree. I would think that's appropriate.
It's a weirdly risky pick given all the stuff that's come out around him. I mean, I think if they had the draft like 2 months ago without all that news that happened, he might be number 2. But Rohan had the watch right, but the variant wrong. Still pretty embarrassing. IMO happens to the best of us though.
Yeah, who mixes up variants? Like,
NFL comparison McNabb.
Kyle McNabb was a good quarterback
Not-
for a good time.
He's not that fast, but yeah,
who's not?
McNabb.
He was pretty quick.
He wasn't Anthony
Who is it?
Richardson.
I think this is some chunky soup slander going on with you, Ty.
Ty, Anthony Richardson was the most athletic quarterback to ever come out of the draft.
I know.
Like he's
He's saying Donovan McNabb was not.
Yeah, I'm saying McNabb.
oh
shorting.
okay. I see what you're saying.
Just
Shorting the
use
count.
Cam Newton. Cam Newton's right there.
Yeah, okay. I see what you're saying. My
Oh my god, that Colt fan is like he looks like a chihuahua.
biting at his ankles.
Yeah, to be clear, I'm not saying that Richardson's not fast enough to be McNabb. It's vice versa.
Gotcha. That makes more sense. I was
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know, dude. Like that was pretty fast, but
No, Richardson's going to be insane. I think even if his throwing is bad, he'll be what Justin Fields is now, maybe a little better.
yeah.
So, I like the pick.
I think he's gonna throw well. I think they're gonna develop him. I don't know why. It's just
I think he'll figure it out.
the last few weeks, just reading the stuff people say about him, it's like he seems like someone you can really dream on.
Yeah. Yeah, and I
Worker?
just think, what'd you say?
Is he like a good worker kind of thing?
Well, I think he's like pretty new to football, and it sounds like he got better as he
okay.
went. So I think there's some expectation that like just getting him in like NFL coaching will bring him along pretty quickly.
Who is this you're talking
Like he's not even
Anthony
21
Richardson.
yet, right?
That might be right. Yeah, I think he's pretty young.
21.
Yes. Seattle's taking a while here.
It is. They are.
I wonder.
They're trading for Russell Wilson again, or back for Russell Wilson. How funny would that be?
Bro, that
Seattle with the 5th overall pick takes Steve Largent.
Yeah, I honestly don't think this should be too difficult for them. But
You think it's
Well,
harder?
I could see them like hemming and hawing on Jalen Carter.
oh boy. Rap 5 minutes ago. The phones are ringing in Seattle. Dot, 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 dot.
Bro.
They're taking
Ooh.
us to the limit. I'm at 135 as we speak.
Yeah.
I'm at
Spicy draft.
115. I'll let you know what the pick gets in, but
Spicy draft.
it's not like the fucking timer matters anyways, because they would never ever be like,
Well, at least it
took
but it
too long.
shows that. What?
no, like I would never be like, you took too. Like the NFL is
Oh,
never going
yeah,
to tell
yeah.
the Seahawks you can't pick because you took too
They
long.
did that. They've done that. It's happened twice in the last 10 years. You should have watched draft day. That was included in. It actually does happen, though. If you take too long, they
Bo
skip you.
Callahan.
No, it didn't happen with Bo.
Pick is in.
The Vikings
Pick
did
is
it
in?
a while ago.
Can't wait to make Adam watch draft day for make time for this. This is gonna
Oh,
be great.
dude, I'll be on that episode. It's such a funny movie. Rap says they're making the pick, by the way.
Ugh, boring. It's the
I
right,
wonder
it's
is
the right
who-
pick. It's the right thing to do is like make the pick for that team because they don't need like assets to build to be better in the future. Like they can be good now.
Robinson commercial.
Yeah, this Tim Robinson commercial is interesting. I wish I had sound on. This looks funny.
I feel like someone that's not in on an inside joke every time you talk about the broadcast, since I just can't watch any of it, and I'm reacting off of you guys on Twitter. This has been great.
It's our
Well,
little game of
we've
telephone.
enjoyed your presence, Andrew.
Brian
I
Cox
need
is
to
on
go
the
to
screen
Go to
now.
Costco.
Shut up.
You go, Numa.
Shout out Sleeper, the fantasy app. They do push notifications for all the picks, but they start each of their notifications with a spoiler. So I looked at it, saw a
Oh.
spoiler, and then put my watch down.
Nice. I wonder, was the team trying to trade up to 5? Were they going for Jalen Carter, or did they want someone else? Is my question.
Maybe
Is
they
someone
wanted
dying for Will Levis?
No, maybe they wanted Richardson.
Well, why would you? That pick's been in though.
No, but like, who knows when Rappaport got that?
Yeah, that information.
Yeah,
So like,
I don't know. I assume the other teams kind of have an idea.
Are they gonna take Bijan Robinson? Is
That would be nuts. But very Pete Carroll thing to do.
very Pete Carroll?
A very Pete
That'd
Carroll
be
thing.
such
They have a
a-
good running back though, don't they? Penny.
Yeah, no, not Penny. They had
No, he's with
Penny's
Philadelphia now.
Yeah, it's
Who was their running back
Walker,
from last year?
Kenneth Walker. The third.
Walker. Yeah,
Oh,
they just
they're
got
not
him.
gonna take him.
Was he a rookie last year?
Yeah,
Yeah, he got hurt
Yeah.
by the end of the
yeah.
year.
I think he,
So he's got probably one more good year, unfortunately.
Yep, unfortunately. I had him in a keeper league.
Whoa.
You got tips?
Not saying anything.
Okay.
Pick is in. Oh, pick's been in.
Pick has been in.
The Seattle Seahawks.
Do you think
select
Roger Goodell gets all of his
Eddie
lifeblood
Vedder.
for the entire year by getting booed at the draft?
That and like Jerry Jones cussing him out at the owners' meetings.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Newmark just got tipped.
I can't wait till Jordan sees this.
Interesting. Interesting.
Interesting. Goodell looks so dead inside.
Bro, he's got $1 billion.
Oh, okay.
Illinois cornerback Devin Witherspoon
yeah.
is now the top corner off the board, the second defensive player off the board, Jalen Carter. What if Jalen Carter gets to GB? You have to take him, right?
Have
Or
to.
are you guys
If he
out
gets
on?
to
Are you guys out
Detroit-
on the concerns?
If he goes to Detroit, may God have mercy on the Packers offensive line.
Oh
Yeah, I
my
mean it's
God.
up to them. They're up.
They needed. I think Witherspoon was like mocked to go to Detroit, wasn't he?
I think he was.
Yeah, I mean, especially
He was.
they need the help.
He absolutely was.
They did. They added secondary help. I mean, on the one hand, they got sniped. On the other
Still
hand,
need more.
I mean, if you walk away with Jalen Carter at 6 without having to trade up, a guy who could have been
Oh.
like the second pick, that's not bad.
I desperately need them to reach on Christian Gonzalez so that we
That would be good.
don't have to deal with Aiden Hutchinson and Jalen Carter.
That's
Is this
crazy.
our first big surprise in terms of draft order?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I would say this is the first really big
Someone in
one.
chat might know is Is this draft deep in like defensive line like tackles?
Yeah,
It is.
Yeah,
So
Kalijah Kancey might go second round, right? And
There's
he's
a
like
lot
pretty
of-
good, I think.
that's what I thought. It was like edge, tight end,
Yep,
D line,
yep.
and
Kind of wide receiver. It's like it's not top end, but I think there's a decent amount of solid wide receivers.
yeah, you can find.
I know the offensive tackle is top heavy. I've heard that a lot. Like
Yeah,
there's like the first like 4-ish guys, and then after that, I think it's not very good. Yeah, this is
He's
going to be
good.
really. It's going to be really interesting to see how far Jalen Carter goes.
hopefully
'Cause I
a
do
lot
think-
further than this pick.
He was a guy. He was one of the guys seen as a blue chipper. Like, I don't know. I wonder if someone tries to trade up now. Is that even scary, or if you're from the Packers' perspective, if Detroit gets a haul to let someone else go take him? I don't know.
Not too concerned because like they still have to execute those picks.
Yeah,
So
I think if I'm them, I just say, okay, I'll take Jalen Carter. Thank you.
yeah, I think that's the right thing to do, and I really don't want them to do it.
If he falls to the Raiders and they take, I mean, the Raiders can use literally pretty much any position. That would work because he's just like gone now,
Yeah.
right? Like that's fine.
Right. Also, thank you, Keith, for your comments in chat for letting us know. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I like the insight on Gonzalez. Doesn't want to tackle. Not sure if that's going to fly with Dan, is what Keith said when we talked about Gonzalez going to Detroit, which
Yeah.
is, I think, a good take.
Also, if words.
Oh boy,
There's definitely street racing in Green Bay. Go down
there's
Packerland.
there's been a trade to announce.
Go down
I was gonna say I
Lombardi.
felt like it was gonna be a trade.
There's been a trade to
The
announce.
clock stopped at 4:40 on my stream right now. So
The Arizona Cardinals are trading up to pick number 6.
probably to take Jalen Carter.
Arizona is wheeling and dealing. This is some draft day shit. So they got 12-33, a first and a third for 3, and now they could go back up and get a guy they probably wanted at 3 and net picks.
Yeah,
Potential.
I wonder what they're getting for 3 or for 6.
that was an interesting. This is an interesting commercial on my stream right now.
Which one was
I wasn't paying attention.
Which one was it?
It's an anti-hate commercial.
Oh,
Always good.
oh God. Wow. I mean, it's a good message. Just not something
It
you usually
is.
see a commercial
It
for.
was kind of drawing.
I don't have.
Now there's McDonald's on screen.
Well, did I see that somebody's
From-
sleep number was 25? Are they psychos?
Somebody's what number?
Sleep
Oh,
number.
Sleep number.
I don't know what the sleep numbers are.
Bigger
Okay, do you guys
bigger
want the
number,
do you guys
harder.
want the picks trades?
Yeah, I need to know the picks trades.
Yeah, pick
Six
trades. No.
6 for 12 and 34.
Interesting.
So-
what'd they net? The
So they're
Texans.
right ahead of the Packers.
Or the
Detroit's
Cardinals.
right ahead of the Packers.
The Cardinals. So they must have already had 34 because this says 33 they got. But so they
Yeah, because 33 is
This-
1.
yeah, this says they're trading 34 from Rap. I don't know if he got that wrong or if
no,
they had
okay,
both.
Sorry. So 32 is the first pick of the second round because of
Second
the,
round.
Yeah,
Yeah, because of the Dolphins.
So the Cardinals already had 34.
yeah. So they traded 34 and 12 for 6. So they still have 33. They're going to end up with 33, 6,
And
a first and a third next year for 3 and 105 this year,
that's good.
which seems pretty good.
I side note, I kind of want them to like acknowledge that they like this is where the Dolphins should be picking, and they just have like everybody boo the Dolphins, and it just like rains down boos.
What's up, Adam? What's up, Savage Mars?
What's up, fellas?
I need to square in my head if I think this is a good series of trades for Arizona or not. So they come away with 6, 2024 first, 2024 third,
Yeah, the
For
Lions
three-
are ahead of the
for
Packers.
3 and a fourth. So yeah, I guess you move down 3 picks for a first and a third, and you give up a fourth. That's pretty good, I
That's
think.
really good value.
And especially, they're probably getting the guy they would have taken anyway,
Yep.
or at least thought about taking, especially when Will Anderson was off the board.
Yeah, if they're going by the
Yes, we
draft
do.
board.
Mr. Kelp. Yes, we do. It's
Shefty's going off.
gotta be Jalen Carter, right?
I would be surprised. Wow. Yeah, this is pretty deft maneuvering. Did they get a new GM recently? I know they got a new coach. They did?
Yeah, I
It's a
can't
good
remember his
start.
name.
The Cardinals.
That doesn't matter.
The Cardinals.
Yeah.
Yeah, the other guy got like picked up for trying to pick up prostitutes in Mexico City. Remember?
No, I don't remember that.
Yeah, he had like a
I
huge.
thought that was the plot of a Super Troopers movie.
That was draft
No.
day 2 you're thinking of.
He had a huge.
That's right.
Like hit the cart like the GM and a couple other guys had a huge issue in Mexico City during their game.
Wow.
Don't quote me on the prostitute part, but I'm like 95%.
Ladies of the night.
That is what
Your
you went
specialty.
with, though.
Hey! Somebody clip that. Somebody clip that. Thanks.
Arizona Cardinals former GM.
Whoa.
Steve Keim, I believe his name is.
Thank you. Also Ty Wode, which means this is going to be a big pick. Also that again that Rissa Cardinal is not good. It's ugly.
Yeah. It's a good chat. We got an active chat going. Pick is in.
Pick is in. I don't.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he's at the podium.
That makes sense.
He's reading it right now.
That's
Just-
crazy that they didn't take him, but
You pretty much just gave away now.
yeah, I suppose I apologize, Jordan.
Rappaport adds the context. This is who they would have taken at 3.
Paris Johnson Jr. So the guy that's not surprising
Oh.
because there's a lot of smoke about.
He's hype.
Yep.
This dude is
Kyler
this is
Murray.
a large human, guys.
Top tackle on the board.
Another pendant.
But I feel like the
Bro,
top
they
3 tackles on the
just
board
have
are
a
pretty
shirt on
close.
in the thing. He's just got his bare ass chest out.
Good for him. It's a good looking human.
I did say he wasn't, but I was not ready to see all of the man chest for 2 seconds there.
Yeah, I got to say this is a coup for Arizona. They get a future first and third to still get what they in their mind the best tackle prospect in the draft.
Yep.
So good work for them.
Well, is that Paris?
So now we are to 7, which is the Raiders.
Raiders.
I mean, I think I'm just going to say this for every pick now until he goes, but their team sucks. Their defense is really bad. They always make unconventional picks. That's like kind of what they're known for. They take random. They
Well,
always
that
take
was-
second round guys in the first.
That was the Gruden era too.
That's true. But Jalen Carter just makes so much sense. Like
They are very much a wild card team.
they are. Just win, baby. But then they don't.
I need
So
to
it's-
correct the record. Steve Keim is a perfectly fine individual. He took a leave of absence for health issues.
Wow.
The
Wow.
the Arizona Cardinals fired their assistant head coach for something that happened in Mexico City relating to whatever he did
Huge
to a
fumble by Numa.
But to be
On
fair,
live.
Steve Keim and Sean Kugler look like they're cut from the same cloth.
The 10 people in here are getting you totally canceled.
Go for it. We'll be just fine.
Oh, this stream is worth it just for that.
That is
Dude,
so
like, I
funny.
don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure blah blah blah. And then he's like, Steve Keim is a very nice individual. He's a law-abiding citizen. He would never do what I alleged that he did.
And this is the journalist in the group.
Hey man, not anymore. Not anymore.
Numax like to correct a previous tweet, you under no circumstances quote gotta Oh god.
All right, I put the pictures in Discord. You're gonna look at me and tell me like I'm wrong.
Oh boy.
The guy on the left looks like he could play like a Spider-Man villain.
That's
Like-
10th percentile outcome Vincent D'Onofrio.
Yeah, that's what you're saying. He's Kingpin and Daredevil.
That's really funny. Why do
Oh
all the
my
Cardinals
God.
have the big hats? Like I know the big hat thing's a funny thing, but why does every single one have one?
Huge Swamico. Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Swamico.
man.
Swamico, yeah.
The big hats are dumb.
The big hat
I
was
love
the
the
big hat was fun, except for doing like or was fun for the first guy that did it, the Commanders guy.
like the gritty. I remember I saw one of the Stay Hot guys posted like a TikTok, and it was just going through the NFL's YouTube at one point, and it was literally like 30 straight videos about gritties. It was like best gritties from this game, gritty compilation for Kyler Murray, gritty battle, gritty off. It's like, okay, you don't need to make 30 videos about the fucking gritty. It's fine.
They have the Raiders have all the other teams' picks there. What is going on?
Hmm?
You'll see in a second. It's the Raiders.
I was
draft
like,
room.
what?
It's the Raiders draft room. They have every team's like thing there.
Well, they're keeping up with it.
They
They
don't
got
have
the,
Wi-Fi, so they have to write it.
it
Yeah,
looks
they have
dumb.
dial-up like me. So
The branded charging port that's just like behind Christian Gonzalez is really funny. I don't know why, but it's really funny.
is it Raiders branding?
No, this is like in like the green room.
Oh, okay.
You'll see in a second.
Oh, the NFL
Oh.
draft one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, big hat boy.
Big hats for the merch store.
Drinking Aquafina, but approves.
Let's not.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
too soon.
Hey, this is a Packers only live stream, right? We don't need
Please.
to talk about.
Adam asked big hats for the merch store. They're useful in wearing them, and also a Chihuahua could probably sleep in them.
Sophie could sleep in that for sure.
Yeah.
No question. Probably in a normal hat too. We got to do the big
It's a normal
propeller hat.
Find a new slant, please.
It's a perfectly good. What is that from?
Big propeller hat. What's what from?
Find a new slant.
Brian Colangelo's huge collar.
Oh,
He just had a big collar, and they asked him about it. He said, "Find a new slant." What a joke of a human.
So
fellas.
Aaron Rodgers told Samari Toure when they're doing training camp in August. What is it
Still,
taking from?
still nothing from my newsbreakers here.
Okay.
The Raiders are an enigma.
Pick us in on my screen.
Yeah.
Same, fellas.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I thought you were mentioning it as like a trade.
Oh, no. No, there's just nothing about it yet. Levis here would be crazy. I saw people putting Levis in the chat. Maybe a trade up, but they just signed Jimmy
Garoppolo's
G.
like,
Well, that was
what do I
Tommy's.
have to
That was Tommy's
do
whole
here?
argument. That was Tommy's whole argument that, not Tommy, but like other people in the Discord too, also were talking about it. But that they see Jimmy Garoppolo as like a bridge quarterback, like, and they can essentially get out of Jimmy G's deal next year.
Well, yeah, but
I agree.
for Levis,
I agree. Also, before we get into it, boys, thanks. Cheers.
oh, I hear a beverage. I don't see Newmark live. I don't know what he's got.
It's an unofficial beer.
An unofficial beer?
It's a blue beer that says beer across the side.
Oh,
What we're just handing out sponsors?
no. That sounds tasty.
It's like the thing that you put like black duct tape on it. So
Right.
there's like
Good.
It's a also non-branded koozie that you can't see any of the labeling on it for because it's too tall to fit the can.
The Raiders people are pretty excited.
Yeah, it's the Raiders.
Yeah. It's interesting their fan base didn't really take that much of a hit from the move. I feel like they're still the same Raiders fans.
Yeah, their identities are still the same.
And their stadium's full of opposing fans every Sunday.
That's the Chargers.
Raiders get it too.
Do they really?
So the
yeah.
full details, the Lions actually just put out their trade. So there's a couple added picks. The Lions get 12, 34, and 168. Oh wait, did we know this? And the Cardinals get 6 and 81.
Okay.
So I actually like that better for the Cardinals now.
Yeah.
Bing,
They get
bitty bing,
2 of the
bing,
best
bing.
4.
That makes sense too. I love this pick, honestly. Love it.
Yeah, I just saw it.
Also, his chain is fucking cool as shit, as well as his suit.
I don't know as much about this guy. Well, isn't it? Hold on, I gotta Google.
Man.
This dude is the coolest man I've ever seen in my life.
Oh,
Nick Saban's out here.
Tyree Wilson.
Tyree Wilson.
Texas Tech edge.
Go opposite of Max Crosby. Whoo!
Blue Wire colleague.
Yes.
Yes.
Max Crosby?
Yep.
Gotcha.
Yes, he is.
Podcaster.
Well, yeah.
I like his sunglasses.
He is pretty cool. Another
unflattering
windbreaker. Another
What is going
windbreaker.
on?
Big windbreaker here.
So
Is this Nike?
2 edge rushers off the board.
2 edge rushers off the board. He is a
Both
tank.
both
Good
that
Lord.
were like mocked to go this area.
How funny is it going to be if
Just ripped
GB
his
takes
sock
Levis?
off in that sack.
I did see that.
His sock exploded.
That's a good pass rusher. He's a sock
If you
buster.
want to know if he got a good pass rusher, his Fruit of the Loom socks just blew up.
No, I said how funny would it be if GB took Levis?
what?
I heard you. I made a face.
Yeah,
Oh,
why would
yeah.
you say such a thing?
It'd be hilarious.
No, it wouldn't.
It would make no sense. I feel like I don't even know. You just take someone else or trade down.
Yeah, that's why it'd be no fun.
Yeah.
I'm scared to push our stream because I don't want to get tipped by picks. But we are 5 away from Packers.
We're getting there.
Do
Yeah.
we want to be like, hey?
Oh, yeah.
Here,
we can get it out again. Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Go for it right now, guys. There hasn't been anything since the Tyree Wilson pick yet. It might take
Okay.
a little bit for Falcons.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
So who are the Falcons going to just take Jalen Carter? They obviously need defense. Andrew, this is your division. What do you think about Atlanta here?
I don't know what to make of Atlanta, to be honest with you.
Would they take Levis? Desmond
No,
Ridder?
I don't think they'd take Levis. I don't think they're like where the Titans are with Malik.
Yeah.
But I don't know, edge rusher, that would make sense. Someone to terrorize the new quarterback that I have just
Yeah.
welcomed into my team.
Yeah, I mean, I think
Tweeting from the Todd account.
nice. I think at this point, again, I already said I'm just gonna say it for every damn pick now. I mean, you can pick up Jalen Carter; he's a risk, but it's not a deep draft. It's not a star-studded draft, and being able to take a chance on this guy, I think, just makes sense. Oh, Levis looks pretty uncomfy in the green room.
I missed it.
Non-football.
Oh boy, what
things.
happened?
Bob Odenkirk is going to be in season 2 of The Bear.
I saw that.
I thought you were
That's
going to
gonna
say
be
he
good.
died. I was going to be the most sad ever.
No.
I don't think Jordan would have had that like warm, almost sultry tone for that news. Bob Odenkirk has died. Like that's not.
That is a Stugatz reference. That could-
He was like Carrie doing the news on her real tape in Succession.
No Succession spoilers in this episode. I still haven't gotten back.
There was a tornado.
There was a tornado going through the Mississippi Valley, Alabama, the Carolinas.
That was so funny.
Keith is calling Bajan Robinson here.
Yeah, Keith's been all over it. I think Keith has
Who is-
sources.
Again, Falcons running back? Oh, that's
Um,
Cordero.
yeah, who's
One of them.
old. Who's old. They might have a starter too. A different guy, but I mean, listen, Falcons have some fun offensive pieces already. If you take a running back with Jalen Carter on the board, that feels pretty silly to me.
Pick is in, by the way.
Pick is in.
They don't have one. They have Cordell Patterson, so like I could see it, but I don't think it's the right pick.
Definitely not.
Again, but that's
Um,
like the current NFL mantra.
They just made a move recently, and I'm forgetting who they.
Yeah, they traded
God.
for fucking A, I'll look it up. Give me a second.
Jalen Carter on the Eagles is horrifying to think about, by the way.
Yeah,
Like that defensive line. They're each going to play 20 snaps a game and just rampage.
I just got Spotrac spoiled me. Are you fucking kidding me? They are so fast.
I haven't even seen it yet.
I
It's not
I
fun
went to
here in the
Spotrac
streets.
to see what the deal was, and I got it spoiled. That's crazy.
Wow.
You don't know these streets.
Yeah.
They traded for Jeff Okuda. This was what you're referencing.
That's
Oh, that's
not the big move that I thought it would be.
Jalen Rager trade-esque.
What a weird pick.
Kelp question. If Carter's there, do the Packers take him? I say
I
absolutely.
say absolutely.
Yeah, you rush up there.
3 letters, BPA.
Yeah. I mean, hey, what if we
Justin
could just
Harrell?
drop in? Did you just spoil it?
No, Logan said that Jalen Carter is Justin Harrell 9 out of 10 times, and that's a crazy thing to say.
I think GB would be a good situation culture-wise. Now that you got the number one drug user out of the locker room. Before, not so much, but
You said the Eagles lost Chauncey Gardner-Johnson?
yeah.
I
Went to
could
the
s-
Lions.
I could see them picking Christian Gonzalez too.
I mean, so let's talk about from the GB perspective what we want to see. We want to see someone take Levis at some point, right? Like,
No.
why not?
Well, I guess it's a pick that goes
Push
there.
push down more players.
Yeah. I mean, I think now he's starting to fall. And for what it's worth, and Tankathon, they have Will Levis going after the Packers pick.
So whatever happens with this Falcons pick, the Eagles are up next. They traded up with Chicago.
Okay.
So Jalen Carter, if this isn't Jalen Carter, I've got to admit, the Eagles love defensive line rotations.
They
They
do.
just lost Javon Hargrave.
This is
Yes, they did.
terrifying. Who's the big fella they took from last year?
Jordan Davis.
Jordan Davis.
Yeah. Who also went to Georgia?
Teammate. Yeah.
They have almost an all Georgia defensive line.
Which
the
is
Eagles,
pretty good.
The Eagles and the Packers are just like, hey, Georgia, please keep producing defensive linemen.
And
please.
George is like, we will.
Yeah, and hey, we got you.
We got an interesting pick setup here. I actually don't know this pick yet.
Yeah, I do. It's very annoying. Again,
Jordan, let me know.
What's up, Aaron?
Oh,
They're
wow.
We're talking big brothers, big sisters.
Oh, that's cool. I just now finally got it spoiled. That's crazy.
That's what I'm saying, dog. Bro, this kid
That
is
is-
gonna shit his pants.
Jesus, Newmark.
I'm just telling you how I see it.
He's having a good time.
Yeah, and I'm happy for him.
I've got to imagine that's what Philly is doing, chat. I've got to imagine that's what
Have to.
Philly's doing. Makes so much sense.
Aaron, who do you think the Dolphins are going to take with their first round pick? Please let me know in the chat. Please and thank you.
Tom Brady.
Oh, Keith is right. Keith
Yep.
called it.
Bijan Robinson. I think everyone knows already, but Bijan Robinson is the pick for the Atlanta Falcons. That's insane, dude. Like, that's insane. That's not helping your football team.
No, it's not. They had a chance to actually make a big difference on this for their future, and I think they whiffed.
Some team trades for a Miles Sanders kind of guy for a 47th round pick every year, and he rushes for 1,000 yards if the carries are there, and we still have. I mean, listen, I think Bijan is really good. I argued with Tommy. I would have taken Bijan in the late first. I would not take him here with Jalen Carter on the board.
I also think that you can find so much value with running back anywhere else.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm struggling to think of a running back that isn't Saquon that got taken in the first round. That's the stud that team needs him to be.
Now
Personally,
AP. Trade details not out yet. I saw Colt asked.
I was gonna say I feel like the last really big one was Gurley.
First round
That probably was someone more
running
recent
backs.
though. Ezekiel,
Zeke.
Christian McCaffrey.
McCaffrey.
Bijan's insanely good. I just think this is not the place.
So 21 was
21.
Najee at 24.
Oh yeah.
2020 was at Clyde Edwards-Helaire at 32. 2019 was Josh Jacobs at 24.
Huh?
2018 was Saquon at 2, and then Rashad Penny at 27 and Sony Michel at 31.
Sony Michel, wow.
Leonard Fournette at 4, Christian McCaffrey at 8.
Oh,
That's back to 2017. Zeke was the last is 2015 or 2016 at 4.
very few of these were close to worth it.
Todd Gurley at 10. Melvin Gordon at 15.
Pick is in.
So like
Again,
Zen.
a team
I just
a
don't.
team that plays go ahead.
Nope, you go, Andrew.
A team that plays Bryce Young twice this season, not taking a defensive player from Georgia that might kill him is a big win for me. So I'm excited. No Jalen, no Nolan Smith. I guess he's lower down in the rankings, but still.
Still no details on.
I wish I had a bro
Oh
trade
wow.
like all these players do.
The Bears got a next year's 4th to move down 1 pick.
That's it.
That's the trade.
They must have just.
Yeah.
They must have just not wanted Jalen Carter.
10 and a 4th rounder next year to move up to 9 was what it cost for Philly.
You got a Drew Rosenhaus sighting on the screen.
Yeah, I feel
Oh,
like
that's exciting.
the Bears just must have not wanted Jalen Carter.
Which is crazy because he was like what the first guy that was really talked about as their non QB option at 1 way back when.
Yeah, exactly.
How things have changed. Now they trade down, he's there, and they're like, we'll take a 4th, not take him.
Right. No, that's just like I don't think the Bears trade with the Packers there just because obviously. But a fourth is it? Like really?
Well, that's 1 pick though versus 3. I mean, I think it would cost more for GB.
I guess they can't get sniped. Like they probably were like, who are you gonna take? Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
Or if they have a list of 2 guys and they're literally equal, then here.
Yeah.
And if it happens again, we'll trade down. We'll get another 4th. And if it happens again, we're gonna have every 4th round pick in the league.
I really hope I get to see whatever the realistic version of the Packers logo is.
Oh God, it's gonna be like a
It's gonna be a
disgusting
man, like,
factory
packing-
man.
They just showed the Eagles one. It was like kind of gnarly, kind of cool. But like
A guy covered in blood.
the children yearn for the mines. Bro, Bijan Robinson got the armor around Susie Colbert like he's got it like that. Sheesh.
I mean, he might be the best player in this draft.
Careful, Numak.
Newmark's gonna assassinate someone else's character unknowingly.
Bijan Robinson is the most wonderful human being imaginable.
News report comes out right after Newmark says that. Susie Colbert, Bijan Robinson's aunt, interviews him. Oh, damn it. I don't know if he has a big hat or just like that's the way the hat fits him.
Yeah, because he has a little like.
Yeah, I think it's the hair. The hat just kind of floats on him though.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's very elegant. Draft day fits are so fun.
That's the highest. Oh yeah, draft day fits. We got for the Packers. We're gonna break this to a T. Oh, you got your Jordy Nelson. What do I got? Look at that.
Mine
I
was
broke the rules.
Mine was dirty.
I broke the rules.
It's okay.
I was gonna wear mine.
Yeah.
Mine was dirty. Is that Keekly?
Yeah, because they've traded away every active player I had because they
That's
don't
all
love
right.
me.
So here's where it gets dicey. It's Chicago,
Dicey.
Chicago, Tennessee,
Chicago.
Detroit.
Detroit.
Yeah, you're
The whole NFC North, basically,
Yeah.
Yeah.
except for those Vikings who are up late.
I think the only concern right now is Tennessee picking JSN.
Well, I mean, I feel like
Like
Also
the
Chicago.
Bears could. I think the Bears need like a line to protect Justin Fields before they pick.
they just loaded up at receiver too, didn't they?
Right.
They got Claypool last year. They
and
just got
that
DJ Moore.
Like I don't think they're
Yeah.
picking JSN. I hope they're not. But
Well, I think it's coming out pretty decent for Green Bay so far.
I agree.
It'd be nice if Levis and another cornerback like push down the other good tackles, JSN.
Jordan,
Like, there's a
did you
pretty
see
good
it?
group right now.
Nope.
Okay.
Logan says JSN's fit is bad. Advanced analysis.
Jordan looks like he got it.
No.
That was the
responding to
fit.
Logan.
Oh, I haven't seen the fit.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Jalen Carter.
Jalen Carter. Yeah.
Carter. I'm gonna make a quick pee break because your boy needs to use the restroom.
Okay,
Go
have
for
fun.
it. So
Levis is going to Tennessee now, right? Is that where his slide ends?
They just drafted Malik Willis. Like I don't know if
yeah, but he's not that good at the whole football thing.
I listen. I agree, but I think if they can trade Tannehill, they'll do it. But they need to find a home for Tannehill then. And like
I know a good farm upstate.
the Winnipeg Bombers.
Yeah. Go play for Justin Rowan's squad. So the new order, the updated order, Chicago, Tennessee. Who is now at 12? Detroit, right?
Yeah.
Chicago, Tennessee, Detroit is the 3 picks right now.
I'm
So
nervous.
as Keith points out, Keith is elite chatter today, all over it with the info. Detroit lost receivers to a suspension, so that's a scary JSN. Obviously, they have an elite player in Amon-Ra St. Brown,
Yeah,
but they probably could
they
use
only
more.
lost Jamison Williams for 6 games though.
Yeah, but they don't know if he's that good either. Like, even if he was there, I feel like they could probably use a number 2 guy anywhere.
Don't say that.
Well, I'm just trying to be realistic with you.
I
Never mind.
know, but I'm nervous.
I wonder what Chicago's doing here.
They gotta pick a tackle.
Offensive line, right? Broderick Jones or
Broderick Jones,
Pick us in?
Skoronsky.
take us in.
Oh,
Skoronsky. I
my.
would if they took Skoronsky, I would like that. I'm getting a little
He's like
lower on Skoronsky.
from the area, so he went to
Yeah,
Northwestern.
Northwestern.
It
Yeah,
makes sense to pick the hometown guy, do whatever that stuff, but you know what I'm saying.
Culp is saying Levis to Tennessee for sure.
Kelp, I would really hope that's sourced.
That would be nice.
Yeah, just run back
What the hell is that?
run back the get an old bad QB to run your offense and not make the playoffs for 3 straight
But
years.
this time you can do it with a drafted guy. Oh yeah, that was Locker, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
I have something for the baseball people. Gus Farland got hit
No, again.
by a ball again. It looks like he stayed in the game. It was fine, I think.
Jesus.
But like, what is happening?
What's the score of that game right now?
This Eagles fan staring.
Oh,
at
that's
us all.
that's a it's his rehab start or
Oh.
assignment, not
Are
start.
the Brewers
but-
off today?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, this is I really like this pick for Philly. They gave up a 4th-round pick to move up 1 and get Jalen Carter. That defensive line is gonna still be scary. And apparently, somebody in chat said that
I'm nervous.
I think maybe Logan. Apparently, Jordan Davis was kind of like his mentor in college, so they'll be reunited. That's fun.
Yeah.
Good outlook.
Someone
said that.
someone said he needed the right situation, and I can't think of a better situation than I know they lost a lot of guys in free agency, but I mean they seem to have a
Yeah,
good
He's
culture,
gonna
right?
get to play.
yeah. It sounds like now I'm blanking on their quarterback's name, but it sounds like
Jalen
he's like a
Hurts.
yeah. It sounds like Hurts is like a great guy.
Yeah.
So
I'd be a great guy too with $250 million.
well, I think he was a great guy before that. I don't think you're a
You'd
great
be
guy if
surprised.
you
You'd
need
be
the
surprised,
I know.
Mac. A lot of guys with $250 million are not great.
Breaking news:
I can-
Newmark, huge Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk
I
guy.
can think of a certain Cleveland Browns quarterback that's a piece of shit for $250 million.
Yeah,
Don't throw Bernie Kosar in there.
Bernie Kosar made $250 in his career.
Yeah, I'll say Brady Kosar wishes he had $250 million.
I think he was.
Listen,
I think he
listen,
declared
listen.
Bankruptcy.
Oh,
Baker Mayfield's shoulder died for one COVID year playoff win, or was it 2? I can't remember.
I think one.
One. But they were in it with. Yeah, because they didn't go to the championship game.
Watching Jalen Carter highlights is a fucking trip, dude. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he just wrecks. I can't believe that many teams are just like, yeah, no, we don't want the closest thing to Aaron Donald since Aaron Donald. Probably.
This is gonna look like the Laramie Tunzel, but on a worse
It's
like
yeah.
on a worse like crime scale. Obviously, Jalen Carter's is not that great. But
Yeah.
the same idea. Where like, yeah, you're gonna let him fall, but you're gonna care about personnel issues for like the only time during the draft. But when it comes to like he's actually then playing, you don't care. And
Yeah.
it's just
What
like,
was his issue again?
draft night? He got leaked the picture of him with the bong mask on.
No, not Tunsil.
He's asking about
Jalen
Carter.
Carter.
He was involved in that hit and run, wasn't he? Somebody died in
No.
this.
0 for 2. 0 for 2.
Am I really?
He had
0 for 2?
the. the video of he was wearing a gas mask.
No. That was Tunsil.
That was
Andrew's asking
Tunsil.
about Jalen Carter.
Oh, I don't think there's a hit run. I swear.
Yeah.
I
There
don't
was a
mean,
crash.
I
No,
don't, I
there
don't
was a
mean to
crash.
trivialize whatever's happening. Just the confusion is
Jalen
whatever.
Carter pleads no contest to charges connected to deadly crash.
Oh, I
Yeah.
don't like that.
So he pleaded no contest to misdemeanor charges tied to his involvement in a fatal January car crash that killed one of his teammates and a staff member.
Oh, that's awful.
They were drag racing, I think, was what happened.
Yeah. Darnell Wright. Well, I'm sorry, Jordan. I apologize.
I really killed the vibe. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
No, I mean it's important to know.
So, offensive tackle from Tennessee. Sorry, Jordan. I got excited when it wasn't JSN.
Oh, did you just spoil it? I didn't hear the player's name.
Yeah, I did spoil it.
Oh, it's on the screen.
Big draft.
Roger Goodell.
Big
Roger
draft.
Goodell cannot find Darnell Wright.
Because he's not in the building.
Is he not?
You'll see in a second.
Oh, there he is.
Big draft night vibes from Darnell Wright. Only nobody's went to his draft party. It was him and like his mom and sister looked like.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
It's my
That's a nicer
party.
moment than being in the dumb green room,
Oh,
I bet.
it's
I would
fine.
stay home.
Sorry.
I would stay home.
Oh no, I would. I'd break Roger Goodell in half. Get up there, squeeze him.
Public service.
See if his heart beats or if his motor functions fail. Just pick one. Motor functions meaning like a cyborg, not like literal motor functions.
This is quite the live stream.
What is going on?
Listen, man. Live streams,
Buddy.
you get my unfiltered brain to mouth thoughts. It's a superhighway. Just shoot.
I either think Tennessee takes Levis or trades this pick. I don't know why I think that.
They're in such a weird.
Their pick is
they're
in,
like
and I'm so nervous, dog.
It's already picked.
Yep.
They're flying now.
No
God.
spoilers,
Oh,
Numa.
I'm so nervous.
We got-
know when tears instantly start streaming down your.
We got
face.
10 picks done in 90 minutes. We're flying.
Typewriter feet was what that graphic said for Darnell.
What?
That's right. That was a thing last year.
Is that the new Jimbo Wet?
Must be.
Typewriter feet.
Andrew, did you see the win probability chart in Bruising Buddies? My word.
I sure did, and I couldn't be happier with it.
From our NFL draft coverage, the Colts selecting Anthony Richardson could mean a long night for Will Levis.
I don't like that.
A long night.
Commanders
Guess
need a
he's
quarterback.
not. He's not going to Tennessee.
That's where he's mocked. On Tankathon, at least.
The commies, that would be nice for them. Right now they're starting that random kid,
Commies need a blonde.
Oh yeah,
blue-eyed
Sam Howell.
Kid at
Sam Howell.
kid at
Hey,
quarterback.
they
Howell
love
sounds
Sam
like a
Howell.
monument that they would tear down because he was a Confederate general.
Or maybe they wouldn't tear it down.
It's true, depending on what administration it is.
Yeah.
My heart hurts.
So there's 2 picks. What would the
Mike Vrabel
what's
likes a good tight end, I think.
what's our top 3 right now for GB?
JSN,
Yeah.
Miles Murphy,
Skoronsky.
in that order for me.
Broderick? No Broderick? No love for the broad man?
I didn't do a whole lot of research into him because I didn't think he'd be here. Like,
He's big.
I thought he'd be like, yeah, I know he's big, but I thought he'd be like a
Big.
7 or so. So
Would Tampa take Levis? Sorry to.
Oh,
Maybe.
that's
Aaron,
frisky.
Aaron asked if the Lions could take Levis or is he tripping? I think
I would not.
it's a little.
Don't they have another pick later?
I
It's a,
don't.
it's a little bit tripping.
They have. Did they move 18? They still have 18, don't they?
They do.
I would just, if they want him, I'd just be like, we'll take him there, and we'll take a better guy
Tampa's
now.
at 19, Detroit's at 18.
Yeah, if I'm Detroit, I would not take him with this pick.
Bro, what is this
The Jets
commercial?
are at 15. The Jets just take a quarterback just to fuck with them.
We saw how well it worked last time, Aaron. So we're looking for 2 MVP seasons out of it now. Are we losing our minds if they take Kincaid?
Yeah, I am.
I wouldn't hate it.
Who's the first tight end off the board? We're calling that right now. Let's go.
I'm saying
Let's-
Kincaid.
You saying Kincaid?
My issue is that like there's 3 players that provide immediate more value than any tight end would at 13. Between JSN, I guess there's 4. JSN, Broderick Jones, Skoronski, or Miles Murphy provide so much more value than any tight end here. Any tight end.
Why couldn't a pass catching tight end come in and provide value like a wide receiver?
Because the
one with polish like Kincaid.
Right. I just like don't think that I'm not confident enough that the polish on Kincaid is enough to make a difference as opposed to like if JSN and Kincaid are there, right? And they pick Kincaid, I'll just like end stream and we'll put out a pod next week after I cool off.
That's not how this is gonna go.
It's not how it's gonna go.
He's got so much polish. He's carrying pledge wipes with him. Is that a polisher?
I don't like that statue in Kansas City.
Another rap tweet. The Eagles have the infrastructure to bring the best out of Georgia defensive tackle Jalen Carter.
Yeah.
Love the PR stuff.
It's better than the shit they were doing 3-4 years ago when they were outing family trauma on live TV.
Yeah. Crisis vision.
Yeah. So I'm really happy they fixed that. That was like...
yeah, for once the NFL actually listened to people.
Is that NFL or ESPN? I think that's ESPN.
I think it's both.
Maybe both. The NFL definitely has sway on this stuff. Hence, Shefty not doing picks.
Yeah.
Hence was not the right thing, but...
I think it works, right?
Kind of. The point got across.
I've always found you to be a great communicator, Ty.
We got a guest.
Sophie!
Oh. Everybody looks very tense in the Titans draft room.
I'm gonna be so
Rabel's
sad.
ready to cut his you-know-what off.
Oh,
Be
yeah.
so sad, fellas. Just
He's
need
very-
them to take anybody that isn't the player I want.
Cut off his phallus for Will Levis.
Close.
Sorry.
Imagine you're in a pre-draft interview with the Titans and Vrabel just puts a knife down on the table.
Like Kobayashi.
How bad do you want it? Show me.
Get it out. Chop it. What's the Haram tweet from Cavs Twitter?
I don't know. Logan's comment killed me. Live stream Numac is like if the Autobahn was regulated by U.S. conservatives.
You're right.
Oh boy.
Buddy Ron
Pick
takes
us
it
in.
over.
Rodgers at the
Pick us in.
desk. Oh boy. Oh
Nubac,
geez.
you're making me stressed out by watching.
Oh boy. Oh geez. Okay.
Numac, you're not gonna like this.
Goodell is at the podium.
You're not gonna like this, Numac. Sophie likes it.
Skoronski.
I tricked Numac. Did I say that before you heard it?
Good
or not?
little
Oh.
dipsy do.
Yeah. I was
All right.
just pumping up the drama.
I'm going back to TweetDeck.
Oh man.
It's gonna be so bad when they don't take JSN, you
Dude, I'm
guys.
gonna be very mad.
It's gonna be so bad when they don't.
Yeah, the day that the Packers select a wide receiver,
The
in
pick
first
is in
round,
for
I was-
Detroit. That was so fast.
Oh my god!
Oh,
Oh no.
are they
The
Levis
Lions need a
lovers?
tight end. The Lions
Are
need
they
a tight
Levis
end.
lovers?
They do.
Lions need a tight end.
Fellas,
Oh, yeah, they just traded that
fellas,
guy.
And
Yeah.
we are so close to replicating Marjan Beauchamp and Rohan's excitement.
Oh wow.
We
Is
can
Numa
get
a
that
new
here.
That's
Rohan?
true. That is a good
We
point.
can get that here with this pick, and I need it. I need it so bad.
I just need it in my life. I need him in my life.
Numac, you have to hit record right before the Green Bay pick comes through. Get
I'm
that
ready.
content for the
I'm ready
pod.
to clip Tot.
Yeah, that's
meltdown.
your cold open. That's your cold open. It should start with the reaction. Then you guys can do the pod.
Gotta make sure I throw my mic away or turn the gain down or something. I'm gonna yell so fucking loud.
I can't wait for this.
Oh.
If they don't take him, I hope they take Will Levis.
Bro, why would you say such a thing?
Dude, that'd be so
You
funny.
gotta do that to me.
I don't mean it, but I kind of
Schefter's
do.
on my screen. Is he trying to trade? You're trying to say there's a trade?
Uh-oh.
Andrew, that's not a good smiling face. You're making me fucking nervous.
All he said was the Lions have 5 of the next 43 picks if they use this. 12, 18, 34, 48, 55.
Oh my god.
Which is really good in this draft.
Running back, tight end.
Yes.
They should go running
that
back.
Lions fan is good. Is hilarious.
Take RB2 right now, IMO.
They got to replace.
I call him Michael Mayer. I think they're doing Michael Mayer.
Oh wow.
Ty, I swear to
no, I've got I
The clock.
I accidentally called it.
Ty,
That's all I'll say.
Ty.
That's all I'll say. I've called a lot of things, so it'll be more. It'll all make sense soon.
Ah!
Did he break?
Oh wow! Oh wow!
Bro.
I'm guessing this is Levis. I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, buddy, you got a surprise coming your way.
Bro, you gotta be.
I called it. I called it.
Ah.
They fumbled. That's such a huge fumble.
Interesting.
Yikes.
He would have been available, I think, at any of their next 5 picks.
He's there.
Maybe not. Maybe that's a stretch, but that's crazy talk.
Jordan, he's there.
All right.
Jordan, he's there.
All right, everyone, phones down. I won't look
Phones
either.
down.
Phones down. Chat, please don't spoil.
Packers are on the clock.
Sophie's getting restless. She's real worried they're going to pass
I
on
get it.
JSN.
Because Sophie is the good luck charm. She knows she's doing her job.
Sophie knows ball.
Come on.
Final answers. Who do the Packers select with 13?
That's what they're doing.
Ooh. I'm trying to think of what I actually think. I would be happy if they took JSN for Newmark. I would not be surprised if it was what's that, Murphy, the edge?
Miles Murphy.
I would not be surprised if it's Miles Murphy.
I would still be very happy if they took Miles Murphy. I just really want JSN.
What if they take Lucas Van Ness
I would be
or
less
Broderick?
What if they
Broderick.
take Will Levis?
Jordan, we are gonna fight on sight, unseen. Do you
Let's
understand?
power rank. What if they trade down?
I would be so mad.
Ethan's calling. They might trade back.
Well, how are
Dalton
we so
Kincaid
happy for
was
our
the
running
in the
back?
podcast, right?
So was
What did you
that
say, Andrew?
I said Dalton Kincaid was Newmark stops the stream, and we all regroup next week. Okay. I just wanted to know cards on the table. Thank you.
What about Michael Mayer?
Same thing. If it's tight end, it's same thing. Or if it's
Ed Holmes is
What if they
fired up.
trade back to 15?
back to the
Or with
Jets.
the Jets? That'd be so funny.
I'm just saying,
Hear me out.
if it's
Hear me
not-
out, Newmark.
Okay, go ahead.
You could wear a Mayer jersey to a John Mayer concert in Milwaukee at some point.
Maybe.
He's played
Silver
back in
Linings playbook.
October.
Rap sheet saying 13 for 15 and Zach Wilson? He's not saying that.
You're making my heart get out of my throat.
Sources say Zach Wilson demanded a trade because he didn't know what Aaron Rodgers meant when he said he's going to make his life heaven.
Brilliant.
If it's not an offensive lineman, a one wide receiver, or an edge player, I'm very upset.
Kicker.
We got BJ Sander on the board right now.
I was just about to say that. You made me so happy when you referenced that last podcast or two podcasts
never
ago.
Forget that pick.
Stetson Bennett.
The pick is
Stetson
in.
Bennett.
The pick is in, fellas. Hold
The
on.
pick is in.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
All right,
we
flipping
can
my
only-
phone over.
We
I'm
can
not
only
even going to
fuck
look at
with Newmark
chat.
so many more times now.
I'm not going to look at chat. I'm locked in.
Oh boy, Alberto. What is my heart thing actually reading me, or am I just nervous, or my heart rate actually going?
Oh, it's a Transformers movie.
Sources say that the Packers select Bumblebee.
Bubba Franks Jr.
I love his typewriter feat, his versatility that he can become a car and a massive robot at the same time.
He's a
I
200-ton lunch pail guy.
I thought it was really weird when they took Grimace from McDonald's, but they loved his workout.
Yeah, just He scored really high on the Wonderlic.
Oh man, nothing like when I feel like this happens to me at most drafts. Like there's a guy I realistically want, and he's always there, and that's almost worse than getting sniped, unless they take him, which rarely happens. Only to Rohan.
Oh my god.
I can't remember any other time that for any of us that we really were like all over a guy and ended up getting him.
I was all over on Hawkinson that year. I really wanted him, even though I know he was going high. Like I was like, he's gonna be good.
And I won't count Andrew getting Bryce Young. The first pick is different.
Yeah, way different.
There's more suspense if like you have to go through a round. It's like, oh, he's gonna be there.
I really hope.
I'm gonna
go ahead.
I'm gonna try and do like I'm gonna try and replicate this, what Rohan did for Marjan Beauchamp and what you've done here with the MLB draft, even though that's insane. So I'm gonna find a guy, lock in, and then me and Logan are gonna be on playback watching it, and that's gonna be what happens.
I really hope they learn their lesson hopefully learned from Justin Jefferson being there and passing on him.
I thought you were talking about the MLB draft, and I was like, I can't wait to hear Numox fix the MLB draft take here.
No, that thing is broken and it's 45.
I really hope they learn the lesson, and it's got to be on Tuesday, not Thursday, or it's just not going to work.
I'm focused on the Green Bay Packers taking Jackson Smith Njigba from Ohio State.
Is it
I see the
Njigba?
Packer background. I see the Packer background. It looks like a man.
What are you going for?
The logo
Hold
thing that
up.
you're obsessed with.
I didn't see it. Fuck.
Wait, the Packers traded Aaron Rodgers?
Good. Don't do that to me.
Imagine if you learned about this now. Like somehow you hadn't seen, you were just watching the draft, and then, oh, I can't wait till we pick at 15. What?
This fan looks like Brian Gutekunst's like cousin from a distant side of the family. Okay,
There you go.
Roger Goodell's at the podium. Oh boy,
Oh,
oh
boy.
jeez.
Do not tip the pick.
I won't.
'cause
He's going to have such a hard time not. But we can't see you right away, so yeah, you might have to mute Numock.
yeah.
Or just hold it in. People, it does look like it. They all kind of look like Goot, to be
Yeah.
honest.
A lot of 2% milk drinkers over there.
Yeah. A lot of bag milk drinkers.
Here we go.
I'll turn my volume on.
Lucas Van Ness!
Wow. Oh, no.
They're
Oh,
really
no.
trying to just kill me.
Oh, no.
They're really just trying to kill me, dog. Are you?
He's in Wisconsin. He's in Fontana.
Fontana?
Where's
Joe
Fontana?
Fontana?
Are you fucking kidding me, dude? Come
Fontana
on,
Fofana.
man.
That is just the most classic. I mean, we all knew this was coming, right?
Like they.
Oh, he has a.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
He has an Air Jordan rugged outdoor windbreaker.
Like they couldn't take like fucking Miles Murphy instead. Like I think he'll be fine, but my knock on him was that he didn't start. Like it's an antiquated
You
Iowa.
got to follow Kirk Ferentz's program.
Yeah.
But
Seniority.
The pig broke Keith. He's just put in he's good 4 times as separate messages.
Oh my fucking god, dude.
I think he's solid. I don't know if I would have taken him here.
Reliving Nuvox's reaction to this on the stream, and it's so great.
All the hope from his eyes is
Fucking
gone.
Why, dude? Like you had an opportunity to really make the most of Jordan Love's 2 years with an absolute.
Trade. We got trade. ESPN receives draft analyst Tom McShay. ABC receives the Jonas Brothers.
Then Patriots are trading their pick to the
To Steelers.
They're picking fucking JSN. That's on God.
They're going to take Joey Porter Jr.
They could have
Ooh,
gotten him later,
good call.
but they need a wide receiver. Deontay Johnson's their only receiver they have. Bro, if fucking... You know what's actually the worst timeline? I'll tell you what
Oh,
it is.
Clay never started at USC. Fun fact.
Is the Jets take JSN. That's the worst timeline.
So funny.
Is Lucas Van Ness like a Aaron Campman type? Also Iowa. Iowan.
I'm
He's got some AJ Green to him.
I'm fine.
He loves his Hormel chili.
Here's the thing: you really look fine, so I think we're
Thanks,
buying
buddy.
it.
Yeah, you're a
We just
I don't think it's a bad pick. To be clear, let me be clear. We're just laughing at Newmark because he wanted JSN so bad. I don't think
Yeah.
it's a bad pick.
you can't set yourself up like that for
I
one
don't think
player.
it's a bad pick, but it was so perfect to fall because receiver is like I'm not like high on other receivers besides Zay Flowers, who they're not going to be in a position to pick anyways, right? So like I'm not
How do
high
you
on
know?
Jalen Hyatt. I mean, if they trade back, I mean they trade back into the first.
I don't think
good.
Goody's done tonight.
Oh,
You want to stay on
bold,
stream
bold
until he
take.
is?
My 4 hours of sleep might say otherwise. This draft is moving kind of swiftly.
We have such a low bar. There's been like
Yeah.
12 picks. It's been almost 2 hours.
Well, the first one took like a half hour.
Yeah, that's always the
Shams
problem.
tweeted when he was
To
cleaning up a
complete
shitter.
my train of thought is that they like edge rushers are so deep this draft that there was going to be one there that they could have picked at 42 or 45. I'm not high on anyone that isn't JSN or Zay Flowers. Like I don't care for Jalen Hyatt. I would rather that if they pick him, fine, so be it. Maybe he works out. I just think that you could have gotten a Lucas Van Ness type of value player at 42 or 45 with
I disagree there.
I had Murphy or Lucas Van Ness behind Murphy, and like I don't know. I really liked Miles Murphy. I wasn't super high on Lucas Van Ness.
saying Goody does things differently. He's not about where they are drafted or mocked and all that stuff.
I
He
know,
likes.
and like
I don't think it's a crazy reach, though.
I don't think it's
I
a
don't think it
crazy
is either.
reach.
He was-
I think he got picked at an appropriate spot. I just
Yeah.
wish it wasn't us.
in part because the Packers were probably like, "Hey, we really like him, and we don't want anybody to take him."
A fourth rounder to move up 3 spots for the Steelers here.
God.
How long are we going to hang on here? Jets pick?
I think Jordan and I had talked beforehand that 20 was about we were hanging out to.
Oh, that makes sense.
I'll stay because it's like a human study and just experiencing emotions in real time. So I really enjoy that, and I'm gonna stay and hang out. Thank you.
20 would also be where the Dolphins forfeit their pick, and I really want them to boo them. I just want them to boo them. Steven Ross, you can't keep your shit together. Boo!
I wonder if the hamstring stuff is going to drop JSN.
I just
Clearly
don't.
is.
It has so far, yeah.
I don't know, dog.
Pick is
I don't
in.
know, dog.
Let's see what Pat McAfee's going to pick tonight.
You can pick his nose for all I care.
Oh, got him.
That's
Adam. You can pick your friends, but you can't pick your friends' nose.
Really wish Hulu would just kind of like do the thing. That makes sense. I'm surprised they traded up for him, but God.
So the Packers now really are just like, let's just have a great defense, but they need some secondary.
Yeah,
We
like
see that in the latter rounds of this draft. You need some secondary.
if they're gonna go
Roderick
all in,
Jones.
Roderick Jones to the Steelers, so they didn't go crazy. They just went and got
Yes,
the last
I-
good tackle. They wanted a tackle to go.
Online.
This Jets pick is going to hurt
I'm gonna hate
if
it.
that's what they do.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna hate it. It's what they're going to do. They're gonna fulfill Rodgers' wishes of getting a first round wide receiver talent, and the discourse around it's gonna be fucking insufferable. Like I was
Yes.
willing to deal with the insufferable.
Oh, we got a flash from Broderick Jones. He flashed us in a nice
I
way,
did
in a
see that.
charming way. Sorry, go on. I was
I was
distracted.
willing to deal with the insufferable discourse around, oh, the Packers picked their first offensive player, like specialist, since Bubba Franks or whatever the hell it was.
Yep.
And it's the
Bubba.
season after Rodgers is done. Like, did they hate Aaron Rodgers? Today on First Take. But this discourse is now worse, right? That the Jets did what the Packers should have done and take.
What are
JSN
Rogers'
for
thoughts on
Rodgers.
short wide receivers?
He's got Randall Cobb. You must love him.
Zay Flowers, baby. Zay Flowers.
That's fine. Like that's fine too. Like if they want him, he's a great route runner. He Rodgers would love throwing to Zay Flowers, personally, with how good he is at route running. Also, who are the people taking the other hats behind Broderick Jones? It's like, clear the hats. Clear the hats.
Free hat.
Fuck, man. Is Aaron Rodgers in the room? I would not be surprised.
Yeah, his bare feet are on the table.
Got the Ukraine flag flying.
Rodgers. No, go ahead.
I just know they're gonna do it. That's gonna break me.
Heath is calling, for what it's worth, Lucas Van Ness is 10th on Dane Brugler's big board.
Traits, baby. We love traits. Oh, quarterback comparison.
I'm now on Twitter getting it spoiled for me because I need to know.
Rodgers versus all Jets QBs ever. Wow. That's crazy. You can literally have one good season your whole existence. It was in the 60s.
Namath?
Yeah. With one first team all. He probably wasn't the pass touchdowns, but that's still insane.
Somebody please give me this pick.
My dad has a signed Joe Namath photo. Also a
Broadway
signed
Joe?
Roman Gabriel photo.
Oh. Who's Roman Gabriel?
Played for the Rams
Quarterback.
back in the day.
Oh.
Is Preston Smith broke as fuck? Preston Smith tweets.
Live stream Newmark is something else.
You can get 91 for the right price.
Oh.
He's just a smart man, I think.
Also, I'm not sure if you guys know the meme, but Lucas Van Ness in his picture with the Packers posted looks like the prototype Chad picture. That's like is the meme on the internet. If you go look at it, it looks like the front-facing Chad guy.
Drop it in the chat.
LVN.
Isn't that network that they run on Succession?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I still have my caps lock on. Packers!
Hackers!
Oh, wow. That's a... yeah, I think he's going to be a popular player.
Yep. I would agree. So it's this.
I like that they fade out the NFL logo in their Photoshop.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of
That
rare.
looks like
Can they not
Brian
put it?
Bosworth's like stunt double.
For what it's worth, it could be like the lighting too. Like the
Logan, I didn't mean unsuccessful Jets seasons. I meant quarterback position specifically.
It's in Packers, pals.
What, the pick?
The Chad pick I was talking about.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot Will Levis is still there. Wow, Mel has JSN 5th on his available players list.
Hey, I tell you something about Jackson Smith. That's my Mel Kiper.
It's a good Mel Kiper.
Thank you. You just talk like you
Have a
are
mouthful of
over
marbles.
salivating. I found car orders in Newmark's car.
Sounds like you have a mouthful of potato salad.
Overdosing
That's
on
right.
just football guy to the
I
max.
think Newmark just got tipped with the pick. He's
No, I didn't.
going
I just
to-
need Joe Douglas to get off his ass and pick.
Yeah, they're
Joe
taking a
Douglas.
while. It's not even in yet.
No,
I
it's
met Joe
not.
Douglas at Chili's Steakhouse.
They're trying.
Joe Douglas has a tantric approach to transactions
He looks
in the
like
NFL,
he
as
looks
we've
like
seen.
he looks like a more put together Alex Jones.
He's they're trying to get Aaron's final sign off on the pick, but he's foolishly calling him instead of FaceTiming. Not getting through.
We're getting Aaron. We're getting Aaron.
So Aaron just sent me a tweet from this Lions fan. I won't say the at because it's just I just won't. But the tweet says it's like a tweet from 5:17 p.m. I no longer have anxiety as a Lions fan on draft night. Such a weird feeling knowing the team you're a fan is actually competent now. And it's the quote tweet just in all caps. Huh?
Clock is still ticking down.
Nolan Smith. He's
they-
playing
Smith's playing
cards.
They picked
Now that's a good trait.
Yeah.
I want him on my team.
the
Where's Fireman Ed?
the Jets room is going. Somebody please spoil this. I'm begging.
Just like Aaron Rodgers, they're taking it down to the final seconds of the play clock. Oh, they're celebrating something.
Yeah. Like,
Oh, it took us 5 minutes and we made up our minds.
oh my god.
They're really excited Will Levis fell. They just can't turn down the
Who's their
expected
tight
value.
end? They don't have a tight. Was it like Tyler Conklin?
They just draft Bobby Tunyon. Says Rodgers specifically said Bobby Tunyon doesn't want to come or didn't want him to come.
You're compelled.
The pick is in.
Oh boy. Just still scrolling through Twitter.
Keith is saying trade down. Oh, then he said never mind when we saw him celebrating. O'Neal. Rodgers. Tape over. Number 8 there.
Was that what it was?
Yeah.
Wayne
Classic move.
Corbett.
Who was?
Oh, man. There's probably been it looks like a newer jersey, so it
Is
could
it
be.
Mark Sanchez?
Oh, wow. Is
No.
it? No, I think he wore a low number.
Mike
like
White,
even
maybe?
lower.
Was Mike White? No, he was like a double digit one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mark Sanchez wore 6.
Oh, close.
I had an amazing order of chili rellenos at my local Mexican restaurant that I stayed by.
Fucking go! Fucking go! Thank Christ, man. Oh my god.
Well,
God.
you're not being a
I
responsible.
don't care.
Oh my god.
It was.
Oh, I'm seeing you're punching right now. This is crazy.
Holy fucker balls. Phew. All
I
right.
had
didn't
Newback at a firehouse, and
I can breathe now. We're Gucci.
the Kuiper voice sounds like a Star Wars prequel character.
Oh,
It's actually
me saw
darker.
look a lot of draft picks saw.
Yeah.
That's really funny.
Emperor Palpatine. What would you like to do? I lose. I don't know. I'm a big Star Wars guy.
Nothing's worse when you lose it partially way in. Where's this pick at?
You were
Yeah.
Jordan. You were like Eric Lauer trying to find velocity on his fastball in the middle of the second.
I'm gonna give up
Happens.
Homer to Spencer
Bro, who's the
Torkels.
Make-A-Wish kid?
Oh boy. Please be an actual. Don't let Newmark double down on. Is Mike McCarthy there? Elijah Vera Tucker jersey? Wow, they have a lot of jerseys. Jets land.
This kid is looking very dapper, may I say.
Oh god, it's just a kid? It's just some kid? Newmark.
It is a Make-A-Wish kid.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. He looks good.
He's looking good. He's hype.
He is. Roger Goodell's probably making some terrible joke right now. I'm still muted.
He overcame bone cancer.
Oh, that's good. He's kind of got a little bit of Zach Wilson haircut in a good way. I think Zach
Yeah.
Wilson has good hair.
It's really good that I can't watch because I almost cried while referencing a Peter Strzelecki article on the podcast
Oh, yeah.
yesterday. So, you know, good thing that I can't see the heartwarming moments.
I don't blame you. I like this pick for them. Jordan, have you heard it?
No, not yet.
He just announced it on stream. So it'll be 50.
I saw him talking. I thought he was saying it.
Good for that kid.
Jets, Jets.
You get it, Jordan?
Oh, okay.
There it is.
Will McDonald the fourth from Iowa State. Notably, not JSN.
I've heard good things about how he rushes the passer,
It
but
was
I think it is a
M4.
I do think it's a reach, as Keith said, because I think he probably would have gone later. But I have heard some people say they think he's an underrated pass rusher in this class.
Will McDonald, fun fact,
Had a farm.
went to Waukesha North High School.
Out on him. Changed my mind. Out on him.
Will McDonald IV was Montan Tankathon to go 36.
Yeah.
But he's an edge player, and there is only on Tankathon, like 2 ahead of him. So
He was pretty thrilled to get picked by the Jets, quote, E-I-E-I-O.
One source says on that farm he had a.
I wish I was so recorded. That was really funny.
Well, it's on YouTube.
Yeah. Can rip it from there. E-I-E-I-O.
Oh, you just took a guy's Caleb Williams' helmet's off.
Pick us in for Washington already.
Yeah, they're fast.
Washington. Levis Nation.
Maybe
Levis lovers.
They need someone to throw the ball to Scary Terry and the other guy whose name is escaping me right now.
He's gonna. Are they gonna be the Levis lovers?
He was the rookie for last year. Fucking Jahan Dotson.
Oh yeah. Thanks, Aaron.
Halfway through the
Commies,
first round.
Pats could take literally anyone. Pats hate their quarterback. I wonder if they would take Levis if he doesn't go before
Mac
them.
Jones.
Yeah. Although I don't know, that's like such a lateral move. I don't know if.
I don't love the pan to Hendon Hooker for the Commanders fans.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
They have been tipping picks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they were really honed in on Jalen Carter before he got
I
picked.
don't love that.
Dude.
Oh no, I don't love that.
Oh my god. It's just,
Best available, it goes Will Levis, Christian Gonzalez, who's still there. Nolan Smith, and then I'm waiting for 4 because 5 is Najigba.
Tight end.
Zay Flowers. He has Zay Flowers above JSN.
Hendon Hooker is like a questionable traits quarterback who also is coming off an ACL.
Yeah.
So that
he's
would
like
be
40.
Oh yeah, he is old, isn't he?
Yeah. I think he's older than Jordan Love is right now.
That can't be true.
I think it is.
He's 25.
Yeah, it is.
This is a disaster. This is actually a disaster if they take him.
Yeah, Jordan Love is 24.
Dude, come on.
Bro, I've never seen a picture of a 25-year-old that has convinced me more that a man is actually like 46. It's in Packers Pals if you guys want to look at it. That's the picture that comes up when you search Hendon Hooker. Hendon Hooker age, sorry.
25 years old, coming off the injury. Not a super impressive season anyway.
We got a number for Lucas Van Ness.
What do we got?
Number 90.
I like 90.
BJ Raji's old number?
DJ Raji.
Mina Kimes with an absolute heater of a tweet.
Oh boy.
Ty, I'm gonna put you on the spot, but are you staying for the pod?
No. I'll leave it to you fellas.
All right.
I'm a live stream Andy only.
Live stream.
I don't have enough to even say about Lucas Van Ness. I wanted to revel in the slop of the first round of the draft, especially the top half with you guys. but I will leave the analysis to you.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I don't know if you know this, but I haven't been crunching like Iowa football tape at any point in the last few months.
Really?
So I too will cede the floor to the experts at the top of this screen.
So it's I don't know why you'd want to watch Iowa football. Their offense was horrendous last year.
Yeah, Iowa State, I know, runs like an annoying system, I think.
I think I just need to go to Iowa.
Whoa. Wow.
Yeah, I just got tipped with it too.
That's a weird one.
Yeah.
So the
This is a weird second half of the tweet. Soon to be new owner Josh Harris was not involved in the selection, but the review process is moving along very rapidly. Could be sent to the finance committee soon.
Emmanuel Forbes,
Yeah.
over Christian Gonzalez.
Yep. That's the commies for you. And we thought Hendon Hooker would be bad. I guess this is probably better than Hendon Hooker, but
It might just be preference because there's only, I guess there was 4 available. You could have taken Christian Gonzalez, you could have taken Joey Porter Jr., you could have taken, I guess, Emmanuel Forbes, and Deontay Banks is the other one, but Forbes was mocked at 30, not.
well, people have been saying it's going to be a weird draft.
The streets have
Just
been.
not-
I think they fell in love with the interceptions.
Oh,
That's
is
my
he a
take.
big? That's bad because that is not a stable year over year.
Ron.
Yep, that's my take on Ron Rivera. If he had any say into this,
Oh, I'm sure he did.
He had 6 pick sixes.
Holy shit!
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Look at that sack. He is athletic. Can he cover? That's my question from watching these highlights. I guess worst case though, he looks like he could definitely play safety, even if he can't cover.
Pick is in already for New England.
They're going to take someone who's mocked in the 4th round or Levis. 2 options.
They're going to take an offensive lineman from Northeastern College.
Northeastern Norway.
They're
Skjord
taking
Bjord.
Lucas Matson from Gojo.
He's pretty tall.
he's got character concerns.
Yeah,
Who does?
Lucas Matson.
Matson.
No, don't listen to this. You're not caught up. Sorry, it was a joke, but I didn't spoil anything.
What the fuck?
Oh, I mean, he's a. I don't think it's a spoiler.
I had to double check what Aaron said in the chat. Emmanuel Forbes weighs 166 pounds. I've got 40 pounds on that man.
How tall is he?
6 foot.
Christian
or 5'11".
Gonzalez is the
Wow.
pick. Sorry for spoiling. I don't know why I did that.
Why do you keep doing that?
I knew I was doing it as I was doing it. I don't know.
Well, I like that for the Panthers. Not the Panthers.
Patriots.
Sorry, the Patriots.
Uh,
Trade back and get a guy people thought could go top 10.
6 feet for Emmanuel Forbes.
So you can maybe
I'm
build out a little bit.
166 pounds of pure barbecue, and if a wide receiver was coming over the middle, it was over 6'2", they'd kill me on impact. So
So
But
now who did the Lions pick?
What do you think of Jordan? Jordan, were you sneaking up to the mic?
JSN is still.
Oh.
I know. Which would ruin me because that'd be the Justin Jefferson lesson not learned.
Packers trade up.
Please.
Are the Bucks Levis's stopping point or more?
It's a wonderful question.
I told you the take I saw on Twitter that what the Panthers needed to do was take a second quarterback for when Bryce Young breaks in half. And so if he gets to their pick in the second round, you just take Levis. You got him. He's working on the scout team. And then
Yeah, ready to step up.
Well, no, you
Yeah.
guys took fucking who was the quarterback you took last year?
Corral.
Matt Corral, and he's
Golden
been
Corral.
He's already big.
he's
cut,
been
right?
posting like in his feelings Instagram memes today about being disrespected.
No, he hasn't, dude.
Buddy, come on. Have some self-awareness, Matt.
Coral. It's Matt Coral.
Matt Golden Corral.
God's ass.
Yeah.
Mel Kiper's favorite restaurant.
Look, chocolate fountain.
You got all this for $24.99. I'm sold.
Yeah, these renderings of these guys as like big ol' like just
They look like the bad
holograms
guys
are
from
not
the original Super Mario Bros. Movie. The weird one.
Will Levis getting the hug from his mom on national TV's got to be an all-time embarrassing moment. She's like, "It's okay, buddy. It's all
Oh,
right.
this rendering is crazy.
It's all right."
I
You'll
know
get-
another
you'll
quarterback
get
that
picked.
slid.
You're giving Will Levis Aaron Rodgers treatment right now.
I'm joking.
That is pretty sad.
The hug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Lions are on the clock. Who else is good? Murphy. Murphy could be a guy for them if they want to
Yeah.
go that route. I can't believe they took a running. They could have just taken that running back here and had Jalen Carter.
Yep.
Or no, not Jalen Carter, right? No.
No. No.
Or wait, maybe.
Am I broken? No, because the Eagles picked at 10 or at 9.
Where did they pick the running back? 12?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, never mind.
Yes.
I can't even keep track of the trades. I'm looking at like an old thing of the first round picks, and I have to keep reminding myself who actually moved where. It's been a pretty active draft.
They
Yeah.
always are.
Yeah,
They always are.
it's a good draft. It's the best draft to watch in pro sports.
I am,
Oh, 1,000%.
I am daring to drift into the Twitter waters. But Jason B. Hirschhorn, at this point in the draft, we'd seen 3 wide receivers go last year between Chris Olave, Jameson Williams, and who was the other one?
The guy.
Garrett
from-
Wilson.
Yep. Are they just not high on Jay or Zay?
Yeah, or I mean, no pass catchers at all, no tight ends either.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think after Seattle is when the pass catchers start going. There'll be a run of them. Who has a lot?
I wonder if any will fall to 42.
One of two would be great.
I mean, I wouldn't expect JSN, but
I mean, or Zay. Zay was mocked to go like 25, 26.
I don't think either of those guys would. But who knows? The draft works in mysterious ways.
Also sucks that it's the second round is tomorrow. I'm here. I want it to go.
It would be here until
If it-
2 a.m.
Oh, I know. I just want it to go. I'm excited. It's here. I want to know things now.
Yeah.
If Quentin Johnston, Mingo, and
Mingos.
who else would be in that conversation?
Jalen
If
Hyatt,
maybe
Addison.
okay,
Addison.
yeah, Addison. Yeah,
Yeah, I'd be down with Addison, but I think like all the pass catchers go 22 to 34 ish area. I just don't think they're going to be there.
We shall see.
We shall.
We shall.
Looking at the order, like the Ravens are for sure taking a pass catcher. Like
Are they?
They
Are
should.
they trading for another one?
Maybe.
I mean,
Maybe.
they might just be good on their vets if they end up getting D-Hop.
If they get D-Hop and Odell and just ride with that, that's a very
Yeah.
poor choice, but it's their choice nonetheless. Because like at that point, you're banking on D-Hop and Odell's health, which is not a good bet to make.
Fair.
So I'm gonna say at least one in the Ravens. I don't think the Vikings' biggest need is.
Well, I don't think they're going to take 2 with their 1 pick.
Well, no, like I'm saying, like one is gone.
Yeah.
I don't like my Tankathon has Jordan Addison going 23 to the Vikings. I don't think the Vikings need a wide receiver. They need a backup to Jefferson, but I think they could find value that later and get an actual need on defense.
I think it would be a really good prank if the Packers just took Iowa players, and then Newmark had to podcast on that.
I mean, if they're there, that's fine. Like, I'm not the biggest Sam Laporta fan, but like,
You know, the Dubuque in you, I don't know.
go ahead.
You're a big Quad Cities guy. That's what I'm saying.
Is that so?
That's
Yeah,
a
have you
debut
seen the
rebuke.
quads on Lucas Van Ness?
Oh boy.
I wonder...
Working out the pod bits on the live stream.
What'd you say?
Oh wow.
I said working out the pod bits on the live stream. Oh, ESPN Analytics. Imagine people who bet him to go second right now. Which is why you should not bet on something that's just down to like what people decide to do.
Yeah. The Hawks are up 100-98 going in the fourth quarter, by the way.
What?
Uh-huh.
I forgot there was even a game on.
Yeah, I thought the season was over for everybody.
Yeah, NBA's dead to me. Let's go Hawks, baby. My pick to win the East on Bart Winkler's live stream today.
I wonder if the Seahawks would be willing to take like 42 and a third. Or 42 and a third next year.
You're not letting the dream die, are you? You just haven't learned.
No, I haven't. I'm just trying to, because Tankathon has that beautiful thing where it tells you what point picks they have and like all their value. But they have 20, 37, 52. So they have 3 picks and 32 picks. So like, maybe they just want to like get some more draft capital next year. Maybe. Please and thank you.
Logan, you wouldn't even want Addison at 42?
Keith, respectively, I could care less about high school receiving yards.
Wow, rude. This guy would have passed on Derrick Henry.
That's an interesting pick.
Yeah. Well, I won't give it away until Jordan hears it.
Oh, I was tipped.
Oh,
Jack Campbell.
Andrew? No relation to Dan Campbell. Rapp was quick to point out, but he loves his toughness. Or no doubt is happy with his toughness.
I think this is the exact spot, which is interesting because I think us three, sorry, Andrew, had talked about this. Andrew might have been there too. I remember like Jordan and Ty for sure in here talking about it. Like 17 first round grades people had, right, for players.
Yeah.
And now we're at 18, 19, where players like that were meant to go late first, like Jack Campbell was a second round pick, according.
Well, we've seen a lot of these now already.
Right.
That's the thing, because they don't all have the same 17 first. That's what we're seeing now. They all have different 17. Like 10 are the same and 7 are different. And now we're going to see a bunch of picks people think are reaches.
We're starting to get some comments from Lucas Van Ness.
Wait. First, a bigger comment from my dad, Big Tim. When the pick came in, I missed this earlier.
All right.
Before it, he goes, "It's our pick time." After the pick, welcome to WI. Lucas Van Ness? Huh? Damn it. I wanted an offensive weapon. So Tim was with Newmark on this one.
Yeah. And probably Packers Nation.
Yeah.
No tight ends yet. No tight ends. Or wide receivers.
Kincaid at 42 would be such a coup. I'm not going to expect that, but.
Per Paul Brettel, good follow for Packers everything. Van Ness mentions that outside of a 20-minute meeting at the NFL Combine, he did not have much communication with the Packers.
I hate that.
I don't care about that.
Not that it matters.
Honestly, I don't, yeah. Do you think they're going to be like, hey, by the way, we want you to play cornerback? What do they need to talk about?
Literally that. Preston Smith was in coverage last year.
Yeah.
That's a great point.
Well, he's not going to play cornerback. But.
Newmark, have you considered that they're going to ask him to play wide receiver and all your problems are solved? They got a pass catcher.
That's not the point. It's not the point. On Twitter, putzing about, Jacob Morley saying that Green Bay could easily put a package together to get back up in this range pretty easily.
Yeah, well, them and probably everyone else.
A second and a third gets you to the 26 range. But I don't think they do it.
Well, we're also still quite a few picks away from that.
7.
That's a lot of picks.
We tweeted at 6.
Well, yeah, but I mean, We'll see what happens when we get there if your guy is still available. But
Do you want to end at 20, Jordan? Just because of your sanity issues?
I mean, it's up to you. I'm
mean,
feeling good. I'm feeling buoyant. I mean, that is a third of the way.
Yeah.
two
There's a
thirds.
woman dressed like a real buccaneer.
She had all of her
Fucking
flair
A.
on. She had all of her flair on from shenanigans.
Yeah.
Yeah. Side note, I liked the Buccaneers alarm clock uniforms. Unpopular opinion, but I liked them.
Ty.
Which are the alarm clock? Let me Google this.
Ty, did
They
you
had like the numbers look like
Ty,
alarm.
did you see
Oh yeah, I didn't hate him.
the Ty? Did you see the pick?
No, I'm in the moment.
Okay, I'm just making sure that well, I don't know if you guys got tipped or what you're doing, so that means everyone sees it.
Oh wow, Kalijah Cansey.
I don't think Jordan saw it, but
We're on the same stream.
No, I
I
saw
just
it,
turned the
I saw it,
audio
yeah.
on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
sorry. Yeah, that we talked about earlier. I thought he'd go in the second round because his position is so deep, but alas,
Nobody likes
There's-
Will Levis.
there is one of the 7 other first round pick grades.
No, nobody likes Levis
man.
or the pass catchers at all.
Why are you comparing him to Aaron Donald?
Yeah, it's a little silly. I think the measurables, if I remember right, on him were really similar.
Similar, but like
Here you go.
Aaron Donald,
You're
like
looking at him.
he trains with like he's gonna be stabbed by multiple knives in the offseason. Like, come on.
One of my favorite videos on the internet, not just like football related, is DK Metcalf realizing he's not that guy, pal. Talking to Aaron Donald about weightlifting.
They showed a clip, and I was like, "Oh my god, Kalijah Cansey is going to be fucking amazing." And it was just Aaron Donald, and I was like, "Oh well, it's less fun then."
Oh,
Donald's got 2 feet longer arms, though.
I always forget that Aaron Donald went to Pittsburgh too.
That's why they're really leaning into this whole thing. 10 drafts later.
Oh, I get it. I get why Preston Smith would say you can get 91 for the right price.
Because he
Why?
wears it.
Lucas Van Ness
Yeah.
wore
in
91.
college. Yeah.
I was thinking that he was asking for a trade.
What?
What?
That was like, okay.
Oh, you thought he meant he was talking
Oh,
to
he was
teams
like,
like
I
you
want-
can
I
get
want
number
out.
91 for the.
Yeah.
Okay. That's hilarious.
Goofball.
I want to say it's a bad investment for rookies to be buying jersey numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah. 100%. Shouldn't even buy coffee. That's these millennials' problems. Coffee and jersey numbers. That's why they can't get houses.
Damn avocado toast.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I bought
Avocado
way too much
toast,
coffee.
number 90, and coffee. And it's just really. Or the drill tweet. My family is starving. Can you review my budget?
Someone who's good at the economy.
Deadpool 2 and UFC on Disney Plus seems kind of fucked up. Right?
Yeah.
I feel like
1000%.
Disney Plus is a more. Are they doing the HBO thing where they're like, hey, by the way, forget what you thought about us? Remember that brand we built over decades? Throw that away because HBO has bullshit too.
You heard Quentin Tarantino was only making one more movie? Just kidding. He signed a 10-film deal with us, and they're bloodier than ever.
That's really funny. Oh, I gotta make the
Grindhouse 12 through 22 coming all next year.
I gotta make the pod layout. Fuck.
Oh, Rappaport is shameless, dude.
What do you do?
Said the pick was a shocker, and then is he the next Aaron Donald? Probably not, statistically. He's probably not a top 3 defensive player all time. Rohan, you could put almost anything on a cream cheese bagel, and I'm in.
I didn't know where that was going.
Where else would it go?
I
Oh,
don't
this
know.
baby's talking.
I don't know. I just didn't know.
Baby's getting married is kind of creepy, though. This is a commercial for our people who aren't aware of what's on the screen. An E-Trade commercial. No free ads, though.
P&G.
That's right, Logan.
Nope, 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 nope.
Oh, boy.
I gotta see this.
Oh, boy.
Bro.
No way.
Well, what do you expect?
I
You
mean,
know?
We got our Nick Bosa, I guess.
oh, boy. Oh, boy.
What did we expect, folks?
Yeah. He certainly wants to make the Packers great again. You know.
What happened?
Rohan's tweet to the DM.
I'm going to confirm.
I'm going to confirm.
I have to do my own reporting.
Yep. Oh, okay, Kelp. Chill out. Rohan getting objectified. He's not even on screen.
Bro, they're gonna make this whole Will Levis thing a thing when I don't even.
Also,
think
the
he should
band
be.
that is playing during the picks, they're currently playing Wrecking Ball by Miley Cyrus.
It's a banger. Don't blame him.
Good
It's a
song.
big band. Are they the only ones in the green room anymore? He's like, this fucking horse shit. Where's my banana and mayonnaise?
Oh, is he that one? That's probably why he's still there.
Yeah. Does he eat bananas with the peel on it or something like that?
Yeah, I think he does.
He also puts mayonnaise in his creamy or in his coffee. I said that.
That's bizarre.
Imagine trying to support that guy.
His agent or his handler or whoever just needs to be like, hey, man, it's time to just go get hammered in a hotel suite. Like, this is
Yeah.
not good for the brand anymore.
You want to like scarf down a full rack of ribs?
Dude, I want to squish down a rack of ribs.
Just go and get it all over your suit that you
Yes.
spent $3,000 on. You pull the Job Mead. You think a man with a $3,000 suit's going to get picked the 21st pick of the
Oh,
draft?
it's real.
It's real. Lucas
It's
Van Ness?
real. Yeah, Lucas Van Ness
That's
does indeed
Okay.
follow at real Donald Trump.
But when did he create his account?
It looks like a while ago. There's
So
like
it
a billion
could-
teammates in here. Yeah, it could have been a long time. A while ago, I'll say.
Yeah.
Now we go to the likes.
But also he went to Iowa, so I don't
Yeah.
know.
He said his favorite bowl game day was on January 6th, which I thought was kind of strange.
Oh, fellas.
Did we miss a pick?
No.
No.
It's been taking a long time.
The
It's just finally pick
Seahawks
his
took
information.
their full pick or their full time. Matt Steeman reporting live from the scene. Lucas Van Ness said he spent a lot of time with Kenny Clark and Aaron Rodgers training in Southern California this offseason.
Huh.
So interesting. I got really
He
excited.
talked to Rodgers more than the Packers.
I got really excited because I read Rodgers as Donald. Like that would have been a very
Donald.
Aaron Donald.
Aaron Donald.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I misread in my excitement, but alas, it's whatever. I want to get through Baltimore because I'm curious to see if Baltimore takes a pass catcher. But then we can call it, and we'll go record
Yeah.
the pod. Take a couple minute break so we can gather ourselves.
You should probably get your Grubhub ribs order placed.
We're not sponsored by Grubhub. Don't be giving out free ads like that.
Sorry. Delivery app of choice.
Listen, man, if any of the food delivery services want to sponsor GSPN, it is not hard to get a hold of me.
Maybe I will put
I'm,
it out on
I'm
Front
available.
Street. I'm on Blue Sky. I'm on Mastodon. I'm on Snapchat.
Call me
Follow Jordan on Snapchat.
if you need to reach me.
I'm just
Nothing.
imagining.
Go ahead, Andrew.
I'm just imagining different like marketing representatives for these apps are just coming to Newmock's front door. Sir, we heard the draft live stream last night. We
We
want to
heard
make
the
you an
call
offer.
to action.
Lucas Van Ness's likes are just like anything Iowa. I've never seen so much Iowa. It's just Iowa athletics
Just
over and
a
over.
lot of
So,
corn.
Favorite
Yeah.
movie is Field of Dreams.
yep.
Adam's gonna be like this piece of shit.
All of us.
He talks about me that way, so
Yeah, all of us.
Moonlight Graham.
baby. Oh, baby. Just saw the pick.
look at the tweet I just put in Packers pal. Oh, sad. Oh,
Oh,
the dream dies.
Rock, you're so bad at not spoiling picks.
Jesus Christ.
I figured out I waited long enough. It was like 20 seconds.
It took Laporta.
JSN is gone.
First
That-
wide receiver.
That's
Yep.
a crazy receiver room. Tyler Lockett, DK Metcalf, and JSN.
Yeah.
Can't have too many.
The Packers say you can.
That's true. Who did the Seahawks take earlier?
Why am I already forgetting?
I am too.
Not Will Anderson. Was it?
I'm pulling it up.
Maybe it was.
Devin Witherspoon.
Yeah, that's what it was. I was gonna say it's definitely defense.
So they get skill position on both sides of the ball.
Ugh.
First wide receiver off the board. When is the tight end gonna be on the board?
Freaking LOL, Keith. I mean, we just had an anti-vax QB. I think we can handle a conservative edge.
edge. Oh man.
Good for JSN, man. I'm glad it's not in division.
Good for JSN, bad for GSPN.
That's right. That's right.
Oh, we got a gritty.
He grittied?
There was a gritty.
Did not see the
That was
gritty.
before.
Not
his
on
popular
stage. It
season.
was one of his highlights.
Bro, if that chain is all diamond studded with his initials, that is the hardest thing I've ever seen in my entire fucking life.
Fashionista Newmark kills me.
I don't know fashion on myself, but I can recognize when someone has a good, and he's got a good.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Like I know people, like I know I trust like absolute garbage, but I just don't care.
Jeez. I guess the new does Hendon Hooker actually go before Will Levis? Solid, maybe.
I mean, it's a maybe.
We've kind of passed the.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, does Levis go to the Vikings? Do they get ready for a post-Kirk world with athletic-y Kirk?
I hate that. I love it
For who?
For our perspective, the Vikings.
Oh yeah.
It's great for us.
I don't think I don't think any other quarterbacks are gonna get taken this
Tonight?
round.
No.
Yeah, it's the weird like math equation of if you're a team that already has a quarterback of the opportunity cost is not getting a real player somewhere else.
Yeah.
So that is kind of a
Who's
weird
the
one.
GM in Seattle because they did a great job.
John Schneider, former
He's good.
Packers.
Yeah, look at that draft pick like this the last 2 years. That's crazy. They have freaking 3 more picks in.
People hated their tackle picks in this in that last year's draft, and they really panned out.
Turned out pretty good.
That's I'm liking them as my pick to win the AFC West, baby.
Who?
The Seahawks. Or the NFC West, sorry. Listen, I didn't get much sleep either, okay?
Just making sure. Yeah, we talked about it in the Discord. There's more than one reality in which they just lap the Niners.
I don't know about lap, but they finish ahead of them.
If you're starting Sam Darnold at quarterback, you're in getting lapped territory.
Mononucleosis.
Can confirm, friends.
Bing, biddy, bing, bing, bing.
Bing bong. How about them Knicks, baby?
How about them Knicks? I really do forget that Olave, Wilson, and James Williams were all on the fucking Ohio State Buckeyes. That's so crazy.
And they're doing it again. They have an insane recruiting class for this year's team.
For this year, like coming in.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Marvin Harrison Jr. is going to be a top 5 pick next year, unless he like blows his knee out. But
Hawks up 3 with 4:50 left in the fourth.
Oh.
The scouts or whoever, some reporter said that when they went to JSN's draft day, it was pretty much like, yeah, cool, you're fine, JSN. Everybody was watching Marvin Harrison. Not I shouldn't say JSN's draft day. It was Ohio State's
Pro Day.
And they were watching Stroud throw to Marvin Harrison Jr. And everyone's like, can we have Gibb, please?
It's crazy. No one's ever heard of his dad or talk about him.
I got tipped again.
Oh, I'll tip myself.
Will Levis is standing up, but it's the Chargers pick, so I don't think he's getting taken.
I imagine Jordan every time he says that as like George W. Bush with getting whispered into his ear.
Twin, if you watch the YouTube from our last Euro step, you will see that happening live. That was part of the show on the post game pod. It's still on the ground over there. I just threw it. It's still on the ground.
Keith,
I listened in the grocery store time. So there you go.
Keith, why did you think that Luckett ain't long for Seattle? I guess what is your thought process there? I'm curious.
I'm trying to tip this pick. I can't even find it. Oh. Huh. Sure.
Jordan, that tweet is really funny. Wow.
I love you, Lucas. I love you.
Wow.
Did you see it?
Yeah, I did see it.
Yeah, interesting.
How did you see it?
Yeah, I saw it.
Quentin Johnston.
Yeah, big wide receiver to the Chargers. Horned frog.
So, would have liked him too. I think he'll be pretty darn good. But Keenan Allen, he's probably replacing Keenan Allen when
they like their big bodies and
Mike Williams
and LA.
Keenan Allen.
Yeah,
it's gonna be really cool to watch him and Justin Herbert like be tantalizing and not win anything meaningful and still be crowned as if.
Whoa! Why did nobody tell me Gershon Yabusele attacked Dante Exum?
Yeah,
what happened?
He suplexed him.
This is basketball talk. I'm not approving.
In what league? What league is this?
EuroLeague, a big game.
Okay.
Real Madrid and Partizan.
Because I was going to be like, there's no way this is in the NBA.
Dante Exum isn't like the 15th player on somebody's bench. He's in
Exum. No.
Exum.
Dante Exum is what he's trying to do to his career.
I've been saying it wrong my entire life.
Where?
It's like me trying to say Wisconsin cities.
Oh! I just saw it cleanly for the first time. He actually did suplex him.
The Kurt Angle slam.
Yeah. Yeah, NBA playoffs. Gershon Yabusele just suplexed Dante Exum.
The man behind Quentin Johnston is a certified baller.
Yep.
Who is is it Tanner McKee? Is that the TCU quarterback? Is that his name?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like 4th round.
They have really like cornered the market on red-haired quarterbacks. You have Dalton as your legacy guy, and now he's gonna take the torch. Andy Dalton, Carolina Panther.
The torch is just a bunch of locks of Andy Dalton's hair.
Who are the Ravens? Ravens take Will Levis. Fuck up the whole. Oh, they already signed him.
By the way, this was our decision.
And then what is it? Is it short pick? It's short break, and then the pod starts.
Yeah, but I don't think we're gonna be live for the pod.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Until something breaks.
If something breaks, we'll have it live on
No,
the
you'll
pod.
be fine. Yeah. I'm just kidding.
But messing around with OBS to be anything else than what it is right now is giving me
Yeah, you're
heart
on a
palpitations.
shoestring. You got
I,
gum keeping it together.
I had it working, like it was going well, and then it just decided to not work anymore.
Logan corrected us. McKee is Stanford and Max Dugan is TCU.
Oh, okay, that's right.
Appreciate it, Logan. Just
When
watch,
you have an irrelevant college football team, you don't watch much else.
just watch JJ Watt do the sickest roughing the passer on Dak Prescott.
How did that come up in this draft coverage?
There's a JJ Watt commercial on, and
Oh.
Dak Prescott threw the ball, and then 2 seconds later, Watt obliterated him.
Oh, yeah. It's a bang play.
I don't think it was.
He also obliterated that flood, so it evens out.
Fair enough.
He's also the host of the show Tag. There's a competitive tag game.
Is he really?
Hostess with
Yeah.
the mostest.
It was the Watt brothers.
Oh, how many of them?
Oh, I remember that. That was like
It was all three of them.
yeah,
Oh,
it
good.
wasn't on for very long. Yeah, him, TJ, and Derek.
It's funny.
There's a third Watt brother.
Yeah, he's a
Oh, yeah.
fullback.
Fullback.
Like the Gronks.
He's the middle
Yeah,
school, I believe.
well, the other Watts are a lot better than the other Gronks.
Yeah,
Yeah, that Chris.
yeah. The other Gronks are not good. The other Watts are all.
Derek not playing defense is an all-time fumble.
Yeah,
Put the dots
It's like
together.
the stalls in hockey where it's Eric, Jordan, Mark, and Jared, and Jared's like, at least you tried, kind of a thing.
JJ has a house out like 30 miles west of here. Just like right where
Why would you dox JJ Watt?
he's from Pewaukee.
I remember I got in trouble for saying a place Bud didn't live, and
Come on.
and you're given a radius for JJ Watt's off-grid cabin.
It's not a cabin.
Celtics are closing the door.
Oh, I figured that would have been fun if Atlanta forced 7. Oh God, last time I looked, it was tied. Now they're up 8 with 2 minutes left.
Oh, so it's done for.
Well, we've seen Tatum fumble before.
I've seen a game in which a team
Stop.
has led.
Stop. We're done.
Future potential Buck Trey Young shooting 9 for 27 from the field. 30 and 10 though. 10 assists.
Bell drowned.
Are you good?
Courtyard by Maria.
That's my impression of the ESPN announcement.
Can someone tell ESPN what an edge is? It's so silly to see OLB on all these guys. Like,
Yeah.
come on. It's not 2004 anymore.
The pick is in. Bing, 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 bing. Before the pick is in, thank you everybody for stopping by. I appreciate
Thank
all of
you.
you.
It's been fun.
Yeah,
doing this.
crazy draft.
Yeah,
Crazy.
really crazy draft.
Oh,
We got to see
185 mil guaranteed.
We got to see Newmack go through it.
Yep. Even more than usual.
Mm-hmm.
It was such an easy layup. And again, we'll talk about it on the pod, but
I gotta say, Numac. We were having the conversation in chat the other day that you're so professional when you're the host of this podcast, and you're just buttoned up, and you give us the facts, and you give us your takes. But this was more representative of meeting you in person and experiencing a sporting event with you. So this,
Chaos Agent
I'm-
Newmack.
I'm glad
Yeah.
that the people got to see this because it was a ray of light.
The real you.
I
I closed
tried
Wall
to be
Street's
measured
Newmack.
on pod. Because when I'm not measured,
No one told you to do that.
Because when I'm not measured, I accuse a Cardinals GM of being a bad person.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to tell you to be measured. You're right. You won me over. Yeah. That would be good if you didn't do that on the podcast feed.
Listen,
We also have to take this video down, I think.
I know who I am, and I'm unapologetic that way, but I know that it's not meant for public consumption most times.
Oh my god.
Oh. The Newmark legal proceedings are going to go crazy.
I'm gonna be Greg on the stand.
Oh.
Oh.
What
Does he get a
has
tipped?
said has always been and will forever be.
If it so shall be said, so shall it be done.
When did they turn the Washington Monument into a vape? I don't know what that thing is.
Jewel is going insane.
That's really
Yeah.
funny. God damn it. That's such a great pick for them.
Oh,
Fuck. Jordan, you see it? You got tipped?
Oh yeah.
Zay Flowers. Yeah.
Zayday.
That's
Is that
such
for
a
Baltimore?
yep. That's such a
Yeah, it's a
great
good
pick
pick.
for them. My man
One
is
last
styling and
thing
profiling.
from me. The Texans traded their own 2024 first, not the Browns 2024 first they have as part of that trade, which is interesting.
I wonder if that was a negotiated. Like obviously it
Oh,
was,
yeah.
but like I wonder. I'm curious as to how the Texans negotiated it.
I think they would have rather given the Browns pick than their pick.
That's what I'm curious about because the Browns weren't good this year. Like they were 10th.
They weren't picked 2 in the draft, should have picked 1 in the draft bad, though.
Right, but like the Texans just got 2 more players that should get them out of that hole. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, probably not in 1 year. I think you'd always rather give
I don't
up.
think
Unless,
in 1 year, but you know what I'm saying? Like
yeah, but I just don't agree. You never want to give up your pick if you can pick, and then you suck, because then it's a double whammy.
yeah,
Yeah.
that makes
That's
sense.
the word that you have a much worst case. If you give up the Browns pick,
And they're good.
and yeah, then you're fine with it, right? Because if you give up the Browns pick, either way you win to some extent. If you're still really bad, you get a good pick, and if you're good, you're not mad because you're good, right? So it's dangerous to give up the other pick. But I'm guessing there was the other team that wanted that pick. But yeah, the wide receiver run is here. Tight end at 42, baby.
Watching Zay Flowers highlights has given me some type of feelings. So, with that, everybody, we will skedaddle on out of here. Be sure to check out the podcast that will be posted shortly after we record tonight. So it'll be up tonight if you're sick going up at midnight when it ends up going live. Obviously, tweet will be up there as well tomorrow. Follow all of us on Twitter, even though it's hell. At Nemec is known, at Jordan Tresky, at AC Snide, at Ty Windish, and then at Packers GSPN and at GSPN Hub for all the Packers and all the GSPN stuff. Join the Discord, GSPN info. You know the thing. Everybody's in here, all knows all this. So appreciate all of you coming out and check out the pod. Appreciate it. Bye.